dummy.
I don't know. My man needs to loosen up.
Half my jacket.
That nigga need to stretch or something.
I ain't all the way committed to
That
it.
nigga thought that shit was so cool. But you remember when niggas used to do that?
What's that?
I didn't never used to do that. But remember that? Like, Wayne started that fad, I think. Like,
What's
having one
that
shoulder,
one in, one out?
sleeve in, one sleeve out.
Nigga used to have that bit halfway up
album
your
cover.
head.
Nah, the
Shit.
sweatpants. With the one knee
leg
up, the
up,
one knee
yep.
down.
Fuck that LL Cool J
Todd, you
shit.
look like you did that shit.
I did.
I ain't gonna lie. I did the one leg up.
I never
I
did that.
I did the one leg up though.
I did.
It was
I'm
cool.
saying, nigga,
I did the one
you
leg
wasn't
up.
cool.
The cool
You ain't
niggas
do
did
that
the
shit.
one
You know
leg
what I'm
up.
saying?
Though.
I'm talking about who.
I might still
I'm talking
slip
about
it.
recent. Y'all remember when Todd was wearing the joggers with the church socks?
Get him. I don't remember Todd. What happened?
I don't know what this nigga talking.
You not gonna defend yourself, nigga?
You just gonna sit over here silently?
No, my man, he back, man. I'm just let him get him one or two of them off before I goddamn lay into
Don't
it.
stop at two.
He back?
He learned his lesson. Somebody else should have stopped her.
Look at him, messy ass. Nigga messy. Nigga messy. Messy boots. Head at your word, your voice.
Nigga got scared then, though.
Who?
Somebody, I ain't gonna say
Yeah,
who.
you know what I'm saying? I be punking.
But nigga had a whole lot to say the other day. And now we in our world and they won't say a thing.
He learned not to come back talking crazy.
Who'da got you niggas spooked?
Who'da got you niggas spooked?
That was who to do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah, I don't
Yeah,
spook
who?
nobody, man. I'm a peaceful young fella, man. Peace.
That's what you about.
Peace,
about
my
peace.
brother. Peace,
Peace,
this,
man.
and peace.
Spreading
man,
positivity and love.
I ain't say positivity and love.
And every
I just
time
say
I try to get
peace.
a
Peace
of
meaning I
mind,
don't give a
How
fuck.
can you be
Niggas
peaceful
try to get a
without-
peace of mind. Then I have to grab my peace.
See why you don't let him come back talking?
Right. Hey, remember this how you fucked up last time, right?
Calm down, young fella.
Easy. We gonna tell you when to talk.
We gonna show you.
Don't
My
worry.
bad, Todd, if I spit on you. I'm sorry.
That nigga spit everything.
That nigga said hapoo.
That shit always everywhere.
That nigga spit all over Todd, goddamn.
I'm sorry about that.
Shit,
If
it's
I
all
did.
good, bro. You good.
Damn.
It smell like gum, no.
We gonna let you know when it's time to go. Cause last time we let you just, I got five things.
Nah, fuck that. I want to hear your jokes.
I don't have any jokes.
Okay.
That nigga got humble. What you did to this man?
I ain't do nothing.
Shit.
I'm about peace, man. You know what I'm
gotta stop
saying?
listening to
It be your
Stocky,
fault.
man.
Like,
Yeah.
I blame you, man. You be egging people on, making them do shit.
As if y'all don't be trying to get him, Todd. You gonna let stop. He ain't gonna say nothing.
That's
Stop.
because he not going to say nothing.
Okay.
I be wanting him to say
Somebody ain't
something.
finna say nothing to you, obviously.
That's different. Nah,
There you go
he always say something to me, though.
yeah, man.
Text, man.
Text man. Yeah, that's me.
Here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
I'm Todd.
I'm Hootie, man.
And
Motherfucker.
we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 66 with the zero. It's November the 22nd. We in this thing, man. It's been a really, really good week, man. How y'all feeling, man? Where you at, Hoot?
We almost retirement age in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
we
2 more episodes, we retirement age.
60, man.
We in Social Security.
That's weird. That's weird to kind of goddamn like statement. You almost full retirement age. If you was a widow, you could get some shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm saying week been good, man. Week been good. Week been busy as fuck, man. But we just saw each other a couple days ago. Had an interview. Went to Trey shit last week too, man. That was pretty dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was dope, man. Like my boy.
And I
Like,
missed it, though.
I learned something at the interview.
what's that?
What's that?
Cameramen be beefing. I know. I see how
That
y'all
nigga that
looking.
messy.
We walked in that bitch. Hooter snapped one picture. Nigga mugged Hooter the rest of the time. It was another photographer in there.
You know what I'm saying? That was cool. Like I was
Them
cool,
niggas was finna have a picture off.
he was finna have
Nigga,
a
look
picture.
at this light I catch.
Hey, my nigga said my flash better. He snapped his shit on the wall. Then Hooter turned his shit. You know they did that little shit where they
Yeah.
practice the flash. I said, oh, they finna have a picture off.
But the thing, it's real shit. But the thing about it is, fool, like I don't even know what I'm doing. So I would really go ask him a question, like, "What's up, man? What you got? What you
Nah,
shooting?"
he ain't gonna
I
do
didn't.
that.
Hey,
He ain't gonna give you
Hey,
that.
look.
But I didn't because he was beefing.
Hey, you know, you ever been in a club with your homeboy and you know it's a little trouble, so you kind of try to stand close.
Right.
I had to stand close to Hooter because
But-
my boy looked like he was finna sneak my man.
And you know what Hootie did? Hootie would took that nigga shots. Fuck that.
Every time he took it,
I'm going to take that nigga shots. Fuck it, man. Be mad.
that nigga gave Hooter that mug. So
Then he got mad. Trey gave me a shout out. Me and Stock a shout out. He was like, me and Stock and Hootie know was going back in the studio. I looked at him to see what he was going to do. He put that old lady look on his face.
That nigga flash was a little sharper than yours, though. I seen it.
Man, you crazy. That nigga had that dated ass flash. That shit dated like a motherfucker, man. My shit flash, son.
That nigga say his shit flash.
Yeah.
So that nigga shit was dated.
Yeah, that nigga shit dated.
How your week was, Todd?
Started out pretty rough, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had the audacity to steal from me again, man. Nigga broke in my car, and I know it was a young nigga too, man. So people, man, watch where your kids.
You trying to fuck up the kids?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
When you break into somebody's car, you break something.
Yeah, you break. I was just gonna ask.
Yeah, like
was that
you
the
got to
right
break
word?
a window or break the lock.
What was broken
Well,
other than your heart?
How about they stole from me?
Okay.
They stole
Okay.
from me is better.
Mhm.
They didn't break anything. No, my doors weren't locked. I don't live in that kind of neighborhood. So
We
I
all
mean,
do.
Yeah, obviously
we
you
all do.
It's the third time.
It's the third.
I learned.
second.
Hey, they done broken my shit 5 times, but I don't live in that kind of neighborhood.
But no, seriously though, like I really don't know. You know, like I felt violated like a motherfucker, bro. Again,
Why though?
Again, like you don't think that shit is gonna happen to you, bro.
So at any point in time, did you place blame on yourself?
Why would I?
Cause it's your fault for leaving your door open. Again.
For the 4th time.
Man, Todd called the damn lost and found box.
Yeah.
They just
Y'all saw some shit?
Oh shit, I can use this.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you need a bag? I know
Oh.
where to go. Wait,
A
right
charger?
here. I'll be right back.
iPhone charger?
And then my man,
I got you.
Then what he said? My man, he that white lady that's gonna knock on your door and ask you if you saw anything. I'm going to the neighbors. They got cameras.
yeah, they did. So I wanted to see
Yeah,
it. I just wanted to figure it out.
Did you see
Obviously, it was a young nigga.
Did you see anything suspicious?
Did you? Did you, Tom?
I told y'all.
Todd should have
Look,
lost them.
Then he got mad.
Yeah,
Y'all niggas
I
joking
told
about the
you,
wrong
man.
shit.
Y'all
Y'all
niggas
joking
laugh
about
at the
the
wrong
wrong
shit
shit.
at the wrong
Nigga,
time.
lock your
I wasn't
door.
ready yet, dog. Y'all niggas gotta wait till
Nigga,
niggas ready,
when are we ever ready to crack a joke? You gonna get these jokes, and once you, like we say every time, once we feel like that you gonna get mad about that joke,
Here they come.
oh, you gonna catch them. You gonna catch a
bro.
barrage.
So what that
of
say?
them.
What kind of friends y'all are? So Joe,
Good ones.
I
gotta laugh.
I was just about to give you a compliment. But
No,
man,
I
fuck
let you have your
compliment.
time.
No,
He ain't say
I
I
was
let
gonna-
you have your time.
He ain't
No,
say
I
nothing.
was saying I was about to give you a compliment for being an asshole, but since you wanted to ride the wave with him, man,
So you was
still an
complimenting
asshole.
him
You was
for being.
complimenting for being.
I was going to
an asshole?
tell you wasn't so much of
But,
an
hey,
asshole.
I wasn't.
But look,
But
stop.
You were still in that whole conversation.
No,
with
no,
me,
no,
So
no,
you
stop.
wanted to joke on it too, so you still an
Stop.
asshole.
Like,
You
Can't
leave
Get
it.
Right saying what he said, he was being an asshole. If you know Can't Get Right.
What you mean?
The way you said what you said, that ain't right. Y'all leave Todd alone and shit like that.
Man,
or
it was
whatever
his
you
time
said.
of bereavement.
That was, and that's how we know.
A time
you
of
was
what?
being an- Grievement. Time of
Hey,
grievement.
man. How was your trip, bud?
What's a grievement? Ain't that some shit that go in the court? Time of
What was it? A
grievement.
time of what?
He was grieving.
No, but what
that
you
ain't what
said?
you
What was the
said.
word?
I don't
Time
know.
of grievement.
That nigga tried to
That shit
say
gone.
bereavement with grievement
Yeah,
all at
it's-
once.
All kind of shit.
Fuck y'all. Todd.
Pass it to yourself.
Yeah. Went out to LA to celebrate my homeboy, Joe funeral.
Holding hands and shit.
That shit was dope.
He get married, by the way, y'all.
Funeral.
The way the IG where you think him and Can't Get Right get married.
Shit, you down inside.
Nigga had footprints in
He
his
was on the
sand,
beach
huh?
and shit.
I
give me
did
for-
go to Venice Beach.
Give me for my
okay.
snap, Joe.
But you know what? It was a
man.
dope trip. But the funniest part,
Which Joe said that?
I don't see. He's starting off like last week. But
What he did last week.
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
So my we drop on Monday. My flight left Monday around 2:30. So I said I'm gonna wait, catch the podcast on the flight. I started the podcast when my Uber dropped me off at the airport. Started it. Dropped my bag off. I was checking the bag. You know how long that take? Went through TSA in LAX. You know how long that take? Waited on my plane. Boarded the plane. I was sitting in the exit row. Yes, I help. In the amount of time it took to do all that, Hootie still hadn't landed a good joke yet.
It was great. You're right. It was great.
I was what the fuck?
It probably because it was about you.
He said my bar was resilient, wasn't it?
Man, he just kept, but he never would stop. Like, maybe I'm just not going to get Joe this week. But he was just never, I was just, all right, Hootie. I was like championing him, like, all right, Hootie.
You're not going to like the
Fuck it,
jokes about
fuck it.
yourself.
The next one. All right, the next one. damn, Hootie, just go on with whatever the fuck happened.
He turned you into a fan.
I got some compliments about my jokes.
Shit, probably from Grace.
Nope.
How your mama?
You did good, baby.
Good. SARS nigga on the field.
I'm not the only one that felt that way. I ain't talking about in this room.
Okay.
You damn sure didn't care.
I'm like you, high volume shooter.
You was shit.
But now, other than that, how Cali was, man?
Man, Cali was dope. Expensive for food, but dope. Fun. I had a good time, you know.
I see you went to the NIP thing, man.
That shit crazy how it's like blocked off like that. You can't really go to it. But
I saw that.
it was a lot of people doing the same shit, but you also understood like this ain't no true tourist attraction.
Right.
Get your ass in and out.
Right.
And then it's like every nigga that you know kind of you think is from there had blue on. Like, that shit was like real. Like,
is it protected? I know you say blocked off, but is it?
It was no police.
So what is protected by?
No, I'm talking about it had the fence around that whole little shopping center.
Yeah, that's what I asked. Okay.
Oh yeah. Hell no, I ain't feel protected. Shit.
My boy, but what you had on red?
Pink.
Them shorts? You had them shorts on?
Oh yeah.
With them high side?
Yeah.
Low high side?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know, everybody can't be 5'2". I'm sorry. They'd have been high on you.
I ain't no woman.
It is what it is.
Pass it.
It continues.
Let's just wait.
Pass that bitch.
What I was about to say.
Stop dribbling the fucking ball.
After I was finishing up my trip, how was your week, Stop?
It was a good week. I told y'all about Huda and his camera wars that he had. Our merch dropped this week, man.
Hey,
we dropped the merch. Shouts out to the people who jumped in and bought them. Y'all know who y'all are. We appreciate y'all so much. It was crazy, man, to see everybody jumping in and seeing all the different orders that was going out. Like, you could just tell, the people who really say they rock with us, they jumped in and they started purchasing, man. So shouts out to everybody, who purchased. Right. We're learning, man. We're learning as we go. You know what I'm saying? That dropping that merch site, it's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that it take to, get that up. But we're going to make sure we keep it going and keep it efficient, man. We do, on each order, we're doing a lot of stuff to make sure that order is getting fulfilled, to make sure that y'all get y'all stuff because y'all spending y'all money with the Dummies Podcast. And we appreciate y'all for that.
Facts.
We launched the campaign, man, to get everybody going, and a lot of people participated in that. But we're going to keep it going again some more. We're off next week. Don't forget that. It's going to be Thanksgiving. So this will drop Monday, but we're not going to be recording that following week. So just keep that in mind. We will be off. So we're going to keep the campaign going, man. Make sure you add us, retweet any of our promotional material, or if you've already bought product, take a picture with your product, man, and at the Dummies Podcast so we can see it. We'll love to repost you, man, and just show, that y'all support it, man. So shouts out to our fans with that. Another dope thing about this week, we shot a special episode. We actually going to drop that on the week that we're off, We shot a episode with Rico Harris of I Push Magazine. Dope interview. Can't wait for y'all to hear it, man. Yeah. We had a great time, man, with Rico, man. So that was our week. We got Friendsgiving coming up tomorrow, but that'll be on a different kind of episode.
Food, baby.
Miss Deborah's key line.
It better be good.
Don't worry.
You've been talking about this shit for so damn
long. But that's one thing when you overhype something, it better be good.
That shit be super average.
It definitely better be good.
So is this going to be y'all first Friendsgiving?
Mine is, yeah.
It's my first
I thought this was just shit white people did.
I never really heard about it for real, until like the last year. So
no, that's kind of new. We've been talking about a Christmas party, Halloween party, and Friendsgiving for like the last 3-4 years. We just have never put it together.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember. I know that's
CTE.
I know my friends come over for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but that we've talked about that for the longest. It might not have had the same name. Shit, hell, we've had Friendsgiving. We just ain't never called it that.
It was Thanksgiving.
When you think about it.
I think it was Thanksgiving when we did that.
Yeah, it actually was Thanksgiving.
Hey, that little boy.
Yeah.
CTE.
Shit, fuck it.
It's getting They got reverse CTE.
With it being Thanksgiving, I was looking at a special, a study. It said that the green bean casserole is one of America's least favorite Thanksgiving side dishes.
As it should be.
Says. Do y'all fuck with green bean casserole?
Man.
That
Hell
shit
no.
don't even look appetizing.
My grandmother was the best cook ever. And one year she just decided to start making green bean casserole, and I never touched that shit.
I ain't never ate that.
That shit used to be the only thing still left.
That shit like some green beans with what's that shit you used to
Whatever
use
them
on
little brown
sour
flakes
cream
got
or
there.
something.
them little
What's on
sticks
that?
they used to put on the
Yeah,
stir
the
fry.
little French onion stick.
Them little sticks. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man? That
Yeah.
shit, man, that shit don't even look appealing.
No, thank
Like
you.
what goes into it? Like,
I don't know.
beans
It's some
and
green beans,
casserole.
some white
I don't
shit. That excluded me right there.
yeah. You
And
know
then
that
like
white
the little
shit.
French onion like sticks.
What it is there? Little
What's the little brown flakes?
Yeah.
Dad said Little Caesars, guy.
All,
Nigga put a piece in this shit.
A little cinnamon roll, little Caesars.
right. All the ingredients of a hell no dish.
I'm fucking with you, Dad.
I'm good.
Yeah. I'll pass.
Yeah, you give me the regular green beans.
Yeah.
I don't want green beans for real. Fuck that.
Green
Give me
beans?
some fat and shit.
Fuck are those?
I don't know.
But you know what? You know what else was
That
high?
shit.
You know what else was high on the list that I don't know, but that canned cranberry sauce.
I like that.
I love that
I
shit.
love
I
that
like
shit.
that.
I
shit.
don't
It's give
fuck
it.
with
It
it.
give it a
You
sweetness.
look like you don't like nothing. You don't
I don't eat cranberry sauce. This shit just stupid.
Why?
Why?
Dressing is good on its own.
It's like,
It
but I can
is.
eat it separate. The cranberry sauce, I can eat it separate.
So you just eat a bowl of
just
cranberry?
No, like separate from. I don't have to
They
mix it
just
with
grab
dressing.
a
That nigga just pour that shit
You
in.
don't even slice it.
Nah, I don't have to mix it with dressing. It could be
That's a barbarian.
I can eat that shit with macaroni
bite
and
it,
cheese or turkey. I don't need dressing
You
for
can just
it.
eat a can of cranberry sauce.
It's
got
like-
a spoon in
it's-
the can. Just
it's like
going to work.
Gulping.
Think about it as Thanksgiving Jello, basically. That's it.
Thanksgiving Jello. Okay,
Thanksgiving Jello.
Who the lie?
Thanksgiving Jello.
Can't wonder why I ain't bringing none of it. Oh, it's just that. Get the fuck out of
Nah,
here.
but
Jello.
I like it. But like we said last year, and we're gonna obviously talk about every holiday season. As long as that shit ain't got them sticks and stems in it,
I still don't know what sticks you talking about, fool.
No, it's like
go
some-
get the whole cranberry sauce and find out. It's gonna be in that bitch like a little fish bone.
It's like fried, like onions.
Well, y'all talking about two separate things. I was
The topping thing on the.
Yeah, I was talking about on the
casserole.
green bean casserole shit. Little
Oh,
thing you was
man.
talking about with sticks and
What the fuck?
You said you
How we
said
get back there from cranberry sauce?
because you said sticks
Some
and
of the
shit
little
on
sticks.
it.
I
You
said
did say sticks.
I said the we were talking about cranberry sauce, right?
Yeah.
And I said, just like I said last year, the worst cranberry sauce is the whole cranberry sauce with the sticks and shit in it.
I get it, but I was talking about the little brown shit.
Yes, nigga, but we was talking about cranberry sauce.
But was he not talking about sticks and shit about the green bean
Yeah.
casserole
Yes,
too?
and then we moved to cranberry sauce, did we not?
Yeah, but nigga don't know. You
You
never
was
mentioned
still talking about sticks.
shit, man.
Cranberry sauce.
It's okay. Sticks.
Todd, did you know what I was talking about?
I don't know.
Exactly. Thank you,
asked
Todd.
anybody.
About time, God. You the only one on your side. Fuck that.
Okay. I thought we was talking about. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Mike ain't here.
Shout out, Mike.
Yeah, shout out Mike, man. Mike in his hole.
Yeah, yeah.
Major supporter of the pod.
Yeah,
Put that nigga wall up. Put that Trump wall in front of that
You
nigga.
can't see us.
Shouts out to
Nah,
Mike
fuck
though. Mike,
that.
Mike dope,
you
man.
on my team. I appreciate it.
No.
Yeah, man. But literally, like, I really was talking about cranberry sauce. But
I know,
got
but
it.
I'm saying, like the sticks and shit, I thought you went back.
Yeah, because we talked about, just like we talked about last year, sticks being in the whole cranberry sauce.
So man, y'all think Cook's gonna put up like in a helicopter? He gonna
No,
do like
if
the
I-
limousine. He
a
gonna
mixture.
like balloon, kind of like
Probably gonna
parachute down.
He probably gonna pull up in this Tesla.
The Tesla.
The new Tesla.
The
Ain't
new
even
Tesla
dropped.
truck ain't
Nah,
even dropped
no,
yet.
y'all tripping. He in the Amazon car. It ain't even came out yet.
Oh,
That bitch drive itself. They got the self drives, right? Oh, is that Google?
Yeah.
Self-drive.
Self-drive.
They got the self drive Cookses. Gotcha, Cook.
Damn.
But speaking of what he gonna pull up in, Elon Musk really pulled out the big stupid truck today, guy. Yeah, and I just was reading some shit just now. Elon Musk net worth plummets 768 million because of that truck. That's crazy. Did y'all see that truck? Do y'all like that little ugly ass truck?
Fuck no.
I hate it.
That shit is
Yeah,
god awful.
I didn't like that one, but like I told y'all before, I didn't like that one. But whatever that other truck was,
He should have dropped out.
that shit was dope. And I don't know if it's more than one, but I like that, the one that I saw. But the one that you put in there today was trash.
Mhm.
Super
shit was
trash.
And
Super
and to
bad.
your point of his shit dropping, that'll just go to show you that I don't. Now that you said, I don't believe that net worth shit then no more.
Why not?
I mean-
What you mean? Explain.
Like you just said, my net. So tomorrow, if he change it, then it goes back
It'll
up
go back.
768 billion. Like, How'd that happen?
I don't know. That's a good question.
It's probably the money he put into it.
You didn't take no money out of my pocket.
Yeah.
I got money in my pocket in my account. So when you dropped that shit, that didn't change my bank account.
He looked pretty sad.
He definitely looked sad.
He looked sad as fuck up there.
Doesn't say how much that one costs.
Yeah, my man threw it was supposed to be real durable. Mm-hmm. The man threw a rock at the window. It wasn't supposed to shatter. That bitch shattered.
Easily, goddamn.
Like y'all didn't. But you know what's so crazy? That's probably one of them things. You probably test that shit 400 times.
Right.
And then it was like, okay, today's the big
Game
day.
time.
It's the lunch day. Nigga threw that rock. Bling, ling, ling, ling.
So they probably threw 100 rocks at that bitch before. You think maybe somebody sabotaged them live?
But man,
Hey, you never know.
you never know. But the only thing about that video would have never made it out. Motherfucker, you don't give me your goddamn camera. Like,
No, but it's
that's live. It's like an Apple event.
Apple, yeah, it's
Right.
live. You can't. Ain't
That shit happened to Apple like that too. Like they shit wasn't working
Yeah.
like on the big screen. Oh, that's his dumb ass. You better record that shit. That shit work. Stupid ass.
But that's why I say you test that shit.
But when you at that level, do you kind of have to do that shit live? Because you can't fuck with the people like that when you work that much money and have that kind of product.
Man, I would have looked at a recorded video the same way. Ooh, that shit take rocks.
You would have, but I'm saying, are you allowed to? Nah.
Yeah.
Would
Nigga,
he?
You Elon Musk. You do what the fuck you want to do.
Okay.
I wonder who designed
And also,
that.
like, I'm not buying a car on the basis that it's rock proof. I don't play it on nobody throwing rocks at my shit.
Well, you know rocks hit your shit anyway.
Well, think about it. You get a rock, you drive behind that truck,
Yeah,
the
that
rock hit your
rock
windshield,
hit
you
your shit
fucked
anyway.
up.
Right.
But did he
So-
throw a rock or a big ass goddamn
That nigga had to
circle
throw
or boulder at that?
boulder at that.
That bitch looked heavy.
But
whatever
I've
he
seen
threw.
cars, dude. I seen people showing durable cars and shooting guns and shit at it, and that bitch ain't budge.
So his shit
But
not
this
even
ain't
bulletproof.
Yeah,
This ain't that, baby.
His shit ain't even
That
bulletproof.
nigga
Yeah.
shit shattered.
Elon Musk, you better get that shit together, man.
How about you say they
I
cost
redesigned it or something.
I want to say it started at like 38 for like 1 inch.
That ain't bad. How that
It
shit
go up to 3.
How that shit work? 1 inch? How many inches that bitch could come with?
It go up to 3.
Oh.
3 is around 50.
3, you guys gonna
50,
blast
60.
off the Mars. Huda can
bitch gotta
goddamn
be
fly to
fast.
New Orleans in 30 minutes to go to sleep.
3 is the V12. Head that little boy.
And still wouldn't have been a total good
Hey,
joke.
Mike, you laughing a little hard, baby. Laughing a little hard, man.
Still trying to find a joke.
God damn it, I almost had it. Nigga, you in New Orleans.
And I know we was talking about Thanksgiving and everything that come with that. But there's a website that's saying that they'll pay you $3,000 a month to smoke weed.
Ooh.
Tax free?
Hey,
I don't know what shit. We know they gonna tax the shit. You know, Uncle Sam ain't playing about that now. But there's a new marijuana review company that'll pay basically. It's a new American marijuana company. It's a medical marijuana company on an online magazine that is providing research for cannabis products. The company is looking for someone to receive and critique a box containing different products every month. So it's gonna have edibles. It's gonna have weed. It's gonna have drinks. And your job is to sit there. CBD oils is mixed in with that. And your job basically is to sit there, test the shit out, give your honest opinion and your reviews on it, and they're gonna pay you over $3,000 a month to do it.
Oh, that's different. That's pretty dope there.
Fucking
I
right.
thought that meaning like they want to try to have you sitting in the lab or in the bed for the whole
No.
day, but you get to
I'm pretty sure
Go
you
live
have
your life
to
and do that?
document shit.
If you think about
I
it,
don't
it's a
mind
lot
that.
of products that already do that.
Right.
So now that people are legalizing marijuana or weed, you know what I mean? Like,
testers.
we need to test this shit out to
Right.
make sure that,
we the new lab rats.
No, thank you.
Why not?
Fuck that.
Why not?
It ain't worth it. We, hell no. I don't do that.
$3,000 though, and you get to live your life still.
Hell no. I gotta smoke that shit.
I feel you. Okay, ain't no wrong with that. I feel you. For the $3,000, I'm doing it.
so
That one time I didn't smoke,
And I still get
got
to-
high.
I still get to go to work and do my regular shit and work my other job and make that money and get $3,000.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
You can smoke your weed before you go to bed.
Hell nah, that's
Still
gonna be a
get
hell of a
$3,000.
trip to get to bed. A lot of goddamn Tocino pizza rolls, and hot dogs with no buzz, and just a bunch of dumb shit. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna spend $3,000 at groceries.
What if you just get to pace yourself?
You can't tell though. This is a new thing. They might hit you with that ooh wee,
Ooh,
and you hit that shit like it's the Reggie. Now you all fucked up.
be in that bitch talking like woofer tongue. When can't get right hit that woofer.
I know it's my time to go to sleep.
Put a W in everything.
Yeah, but I saw that study and
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
$3 grand a month.
You doing it?
Hell yeah, no question.
Sign me
you
up.
doing it?
I don't know what he talking about.
Hell yeah.
Hey, when they had a beer study, sign me up.
You
Well, why
already
would you do that
study?
and not do the weeds?
Because he already
I
do it.
control beer.
No matter how many.
I don't care if I can't control it. Nigga, $3,000 a month, I'm going to sit in
in
there.
there,
Strap me up to the
baby.
chest. I don't go nowhere, goddamn.
I don't know about that, though.
What?
They give you some coke in that bit. Mm-mm.
Coke? What you talking
You said, give me anything.
Who said that?
You. He said $3,000. Give me.
I think he was talking about them parameters of weed.
He said $3,000. Give me anything.
Keep shooting, my nigga. Keep,
Jesus.
CTE.
Let me clarify for Hootie, because I know everybody else.
I need
got it.
clarity.
I was talking about give me any weed product, like the drink or the.
Edible.
Yeah, there you. Thank you, Todd. Todd got it.
Hey,
I'll take
have you ever had an edible?
Yeah, and I hate them. They're terrible.
I have had the CBD beer though. I liked it.
I had to walk around the neighborhood.
Off the edible.
Yeah.
Shit.
I had to walk around the neighborhood. I had got.
Over that bit. This the big one.
Yeah. I'm like, come on, Grace. We got to go walk.
Elizabeth.
Gotta-
What her name was?
I got to walk this shit off.
Elizabeth.
But think about the idea. Like, all right, I need to just walk this shit off. You've never been drinking. I was like, all right, I need to walk this.
I have, boy. That bed been spinning a few nights.
Shit, just shit. Let that bitch
But
carry you.
that's the worst.
That's
If you drunk, like the worst shit is if you real drunk and you didn't hit that stage where you can just go to sleep
Yeah.
and you got to lay there. Oh my God. The worst thing to do is lay there.
The bed
Man,
moving.
it feel like the bed moving.
Right.
It feel like you on a little man, that is the worst shit on earth.
Yeah,
I
That's
only
when you
felt
start
like that.
talking to Jesus.
Nah, that's when you go in the dead. You know.
I only felt like that on that white liquor though. I've never
Man,
felt like
I
that
don't
on
care.
that brown liquor.
Any liquor that you drink too much of, that's where you going.
I probably had about 3 of those events.
In your whole
It's-
life?
Yeah, just that is fucked up and it's moving. And why the fuck did I do this? About 3.
Hey, question: do y'all get a different drunk off different liquor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
White and brown, but no matter the brown,
I think it's still just the amount to me.
it's white and brown is different.
Why is white liquor perceived the young man liquor and brown liquors can perceive the grown man liquor?
I think because of cost.
That's
That
cost.
We
probably
did.
have a lot to do
Liquor,
with it.
It's more expensive,
Right, brown liquor is.
especially
It is
good
more
brown
expensive.
liquor. Yeah,
But so you think that's what it is?
that's what I
what
think
you
it
think?
is.
I think it's
And taste.
one cost and two. Shit, them niggas get fucking aggressive on that white shit.
Yeah, but they
that
was drinking
grown
the
shit.
bottom of it. We sit up here and drink E&J, we'll be stupid as fuck.
Nah,
too.
because we was drinking Belvedere.
Yeah,
Belvedere top shelf.
Tequila might be the worst shit you could drink. Like just the taste of it for me.
But
The
you
taste-
also drinking the cheap tequila.
Nah, the shit.
What's the expensive
The
tequila?
shit that my man had at the beach
Patron.
had the big bottle, and that bitch was pretty.
Don
and
Julio? Is that
Don
cheap?
Patron
Julio,
might be the
No,
worst.
Don
Patron.
Julio ain't cheap
All
at
right,
all.
so
Hell no.
that's nasty.
No,
It's
I'm talking about,
disgusting.
yeah,
that shit is
Patron
disgusting.
cheap though.
it's an acquired taste.
Patron-
Patron not cheap. I'm
That
talking about,
shit
when
is-
you
Yeah,
talking
nah,
about Jose Cuervo and shit like that.
But-
Patron nasty though.
But I will say, as I've gotten older, it's crazy. As I've gotten older, I've got away from vodka. I can't fuck with vodka no more,
Right.
which was my shit. But I can do tequila. Like when Rock be having that Don Julio and stuff, it's
You
smooth.
can do that. It's
I
smooth.
can
You
fuck
can
with
sip
it.
it.
It ain't like it was when Hootie used to try to give me that 4,000 or
4,000.
400, 300.
300.
Whatever that shit was, when they pour that shot in that bottle, I'm 0 for 3.
Boy, I
I'm 0 for
took
3
a-
versus
I
that
took a
shit.
shot of
That
that,
shit is
one
regular
time.
unleaded gasoline.
That bitch
bro.
immediately came back up. I ain't never drunk it again.
I remember that sipping though. That nigga sipped that shit, threw it up
Immediately.
instantly.
Never again. Y'all can have this shit.
Cheap tequila.
I don't remember
Yeah.
what it was. With nasty
And that's
though.
true. That is kind of true.
1800. Yeah,
1800.
that
1800. What I said? 4,000.
You said 4,000.
Yeah. We to the club.
Did I changed to 3. That was wrong.
Nah, but yeah, man, I remember those days. But you're right, because you used to could get that big baseball bat, a Belvedere for $54.
Right.
Belvedere's still smooth though.
It's
still
smoother.
smooth. It's
But
still
I guess the reason I don't drink vodka, because I don't really like juice no more. I don't like sweet shit. And when it's white, you got to put a lot of sweet shit. Although, when I was up north, they like vodka with tonic water.
Yeah.
So you're just basically drinking it kind of straight.
I don't think I
You're
can
just cutting it a little bit.
And then, like, as you get older, you stop, like, mixing. Like,
Mhm.
vodka and white liquors is for mixing because the shit just doesn't taste good.
No,
bro.
it
I don't know what that mixed shit was DJ had us with this weekend. That shit was good though.
All
That was what
you
I-
keep fucking
that's
with
what I
DJ and them umbrellas.
No, I picked it. That was that old fashioned.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with old fashioned.
Yeah, I like
It was
the
sweet though.
old-fashioned.
It had cinnamon and a little cinnamon flavor taste
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah, it's
Some-
like a citrus.
Yeah, citrus.
That nigga
I'll take cinnamon.
Fucking with DJ and them umbrellas. Damn, bro.
Nah, DJ.
Yeah, you put DJ out there.
The DJ will get you a goddamn drink that got all type of branches and shit in it.
That nigga went to man. We let that nigga go to DC for 2 years. He came back so cultured.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta get
What? $20 for a drink? That's normal.
You gotta get the Blue Lagoon. What the fuck is that, DJ?
What is that? Nigga, I like regular drinks.
Woodford Neat, please.
With ice for me, please.
Nah, man.
That nigga drinks be having 12 ingredients
So
in it.
I was talking to somebody and they wanted to know, they was curious from a dating standpoint. How long, and just channel back to when you was single or when you felt like it, when it was time to do the one. They want to know how long is too long to be talking to someone, like to be in that talking stage with somebody. So like you've been cool, y'all been kind of dabbling, y'all been, spending a little time. They want to know how long is too long from the Dummies Podcast to be talking to somebody.
At least 2-3 kids in there. You know what I'm saying?
That's too long?
Huh?
For you
To be
finally
talking?
So you had 3 kids before you say it's
And
too
she
long?
ain't even
I was just fucking around. You know what I'm saying? I was just fucking off,
So
dog.
by Todd's standard, 3 kids, that's 9 months at least. You got the 1 or 2 months you supposed to have off, and then another kid 3. Shit, Todd said, hey, after about 4 years, you probably... That's too
Y'all
long.
can
You
finally
need to
go together.
Goddamn, that's
There you go, propose.
spoken like a true hood nigga, that bro.
12 years in, finally going.
How long
yeah,
is
I'ma
too
go
long?
Chill.
I mean, first of all,
I don't
it's
have a
probably
limit.
gonna be different from a group of niggas than some women, but
Women might say 7 months, 8 days, and 6 hours.
3 months if he ain't saying that we getting married, I'm out of there.
For me, I'm just gonna
Be
ride
right there.
Fool, I'm just riding the wave.
Chilling. Ain't
Hey, man, I mean, real talk.
I'm
it
riding the
just-
wave.
Real, they don't want to hear, but it depends on them.
It does.
Like, I, strung girls along for a couple of months, maybe even a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
But when the right one came, or, even before that, like, all right, we go together.
Nigga, I done strung on the whole college career.
Oh, yeah. I was the puppet master.
But if you alone, that shit was like the remote control car with the string. That shit really wasn't. If you was the kid that got that shit, that wasn't a good gift. But if
No.
you was the parent, that was a good gift.
Perfect. I mean, if you think about it, shit, I led all of them on it except one. So all y'all gonna get. I'm
Not
just gonna
necessarily.
go.
I stopped doing that shit, man. 'Cause
Yeah,
that-
sometimes it just doesn't work. Like,
I'm
you
not-
like them, and
I'm
it
not-
just doesn't work.
I'm not gonna say later on. Wrong term.
he
But I
got
went
back to the moonwalking.
because it makes sense. I ain't gonna say lead on, but shit, I just rode the wave until it was the one.
I mean, it happens. I've been in, like, real deal relationships. I'm like, man, let me get out of here. Fuck that.
So like at one point, I think for me it was just like y'all said, like it's tough to say what the standard was. Like at one point though, I knew I wasn't
You wasn't the
remotely in a
one.
space to have no relationship, and I said that. So like when y'all say string along, like hey, listen, the first day. So what are you looking for? That's that quick.
Fun.
Hey man, I'm just chilling. I don't really like right now. I'm not in a space for none of that. Okay, I'm gonna change him.
Nigga probably had a
Right.
script. Hell no. Y'all
So-
need to stop thinking that.
Yeah,
It ain't gonna happen.
And stop thinking you can read. Steve Harvey is not going to get you a goddamn man. It's no formula to that shit because being in love is
It's
stupid.
really not.
It's really not
That's
no
that's the
formula
key
to
though.
that shit.
Like no matter what book you read and this men or women. I'm not just talking to one group. It's no. That's the thing that I've learned from talking to friends or family or just in my personal experience. It's no formula to that shit. It's like it's just a right recipe.
Right.
It's just a right thing. Like I said before, here it's been a lot of episodes ago. I remember asking an older man one time, like, "How do you know when you're ready?" He just looked at young blood. You'll know.
You know?
That's all you
It's
say.
true.
You'll know because
Right.
it ain't no recipe, and that was a dope advice because it's really no recipe, and that's for people who are single trying to be something or like be in a relationship that could be kind of frustrating. I can understand that.
There's no
But-
plan to it.
Yeah, but it's
You know
just
what I'm
no
saying?
rhyme or reason.
So
My
talk
uncle
about
told me the same thing, but he was just like, shit, but you wait till you're over 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can
Y'all-
believe
I
that
can
though.
believe that too.
I really believe. Oh, go ahead. Hoop.
y'all ever fucked up a time frame on purpose.
What you mean?
What you mean?
We need to be doing something in 6 months. Or
Yeah.
I ain't doing something for 30 days or 60 days or however many days.
That shit never works.
I don't
Right.
like time.
That shit, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I think I'll fuck them up on purpose. Don't give me no time frame.
Well, the
Right.
first time frame was always a challenge. Like that first, oh, yeah, we going to have to talk for X amount of, cut that shit in half.
I don't think I ever went a time frame and be like, we're gonna go 30 days and do this, and that happened on that 30th day.
But if you liked her, you ain't really even counting them days, no way.
Or you just disregarded that shit. Okay, that's what she told me.
If she gave me a time
you
frame,
never crush. You count them days. Goddamn, like, hey, motherfucker, it's been we approaching 13 days.
We done went through.
Time is ticking.
We done went to Wendy's 4 times.
Yeah.
Hey, on day 14, she come like, you're acting a little different. Everything okay? Yeah, it's fine.
You trying to get your papers.
The upper room.
Pink slips are coming.
Nah, we talking shit. But like, I've never been big on that time frame. I don't feel like we got to stop putting limitations and time frames on anything, whether it's career life or relationship life. Time frames, like, they say life is short, which it is, because it do zoom past. But if you get caught up in putting time frames on everything, I think personally, you miss the enjoyment of what you're doing while you're in that stage. Or you missing what you're supposed to get equipped with in that stage. Like, it may not be your time to be in that situation, but meanwhile you're traveling, right. You're seeing the world, your career is I know people who career blossoming. They making good money, this, and they're disappointed because they're not in a relationship. And I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? For somebody who desires to be in a relationship. But at the same time, look at how much stuff you're gaining, because I've also seen relationships where people desire to want to move their career, but they're compromising, with their other, and they're putting their goals behind, and then they feel miserable because they're not flourishing. So I think the key for everybody is just we have to be excited about where we are. You know what I mean? And enjoy what we're doing ourselves. You know what I mean? Like your time frame, my time frame may not be hooted, taught, or can't get right time frame. Right. You know what I mean? But while I'm in whatever season I'm in, just make the most of it, man, and enjoy it. That's just my personal
man, just live in the moment. Like, I've never dated, I'm married, but I've never dated for a relationship. Shit, that's something
dated for fun.
And that's
real talk.
That's dope.
That's
because,
real talk.
Like we said with time frames, I can tell you this and y'all can correct me if I'm talking about this table. I'm not gonna talk about all men, but at this table, I feel like the ones that struck out the most or that I got away from me quick was the ones who came with an expectation of a time frame.
Absolutely.
Like that shit, like the ones who couldn't, the ones who didn't live in the moment, or like most of the relationships I know, nobody got a time frame put on them. It just happened.
Because most times that's what we go into looking for. Yeah. We just want to have fun. What you looking for? I'm looking for fun. Chill, relax, and be able to have
But honestly, dudes don't think like that. I ain't gonna say dudes. I'll say I never thought about like marriage. I never thought like, okay, I want to get married. Or,
I never pictured that shit.
I just was like, shit.
I back you up on that one.
For a long time, I was like, I'm not
doing that shit.
I'm never getting, like I said, until I got engaged, I was up until that point saying I'm never getting married. Up until the point, like a week before I got engaged, maybe.
Fool. I was ready to have my summer of fun.
You was finna have a hot boy summer?
A hot boy summer. I was finna, I had that shit planned
ready to
out.
fly the boat.
Nigga.
Hot boy summer, huh?
Nigga, I met my wife at the end of March. She killed all my goddamn plans.
All that shit up.
But it wasn't planned. And still, like, you just, like, enjoy it. Like, if y'all rocking, y'all having a great time, don't put no pressure on it but don't be no fool. Don't be no 10-year boyfriend or girlfriend.
And the thing that I've seen, and I'm not trying to speak for women, but in some of the women that I've talked to, that shit work reverse. I've seen like men that come in like really pressuring women or like trying to like define stuff, and women be kind of like
push back on that shit.
It's a little weird. So remember, like, think
goes
about
both
that.
ways.
But I think the man, like a lot of the women I know who was married, like a few of them said to me like, I wasn't looking for no relationship. I was chilling. Right. I had got content doing this. So I was going to the movies, enjoying this. I was traveling. I was doing X, Y, Z. And this nigga just came out of nowhere.
Right.
So,
but also, if you're not willing to change, you're not willing to be in a real relationship.
Right.
You have
both ways.
Yep. Because there's a lot of change. Like, just because, hey, we don't put the fights on Instagram. We keep trying to tell y'all that shit.
Nobody's going to put that shit.
Nobody.
No, that shit
that's key, though.
Right.
Like, nobody's doing it.
No.
So when you sitting there, like, not like when people are sitting there and they're idolizing other relationships, or they looking at it and they like, oh, that looks so great. It's stuff behind that looks so great.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
Courtney friends will tell her, "Oh, you got the best husband in the world," and she looking like this motherfucker ain't shit.
So-
and I agree.
So can anybody else be relationship goals?
No,
Because of course,
I don't think so.
no, nobody.
I mean, don't get me wrong, man. It's just like with anything. You can draw things that you like. Like, oh, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. Like, I can look at who them like, oh, that's dope, man. They doing XYZ together.
Right.
I can look at Todd and say, oh, that's dope.
nigga, I got home and fussed. You know,
But
and
that's not what
I'm just saying they don't know that part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
But
what
I'm saying, so like, it's okay to look at little things and say, oh, that's dope, that's dope. But still, when it comes back to your actual self, that's dope for you.
Right.
That might not work for me. Shit. Like, I might be like, just in general, like, hey, let's go out and shoot some. This nigga want to go shoot shit. I don't want to go do that shit. Like,
Right.
that might not work for you, man. You got to just be in the, and that's why what Can't Get Right said, being in the moment is dope because y'all get to learn each other and figure each other out. Get rid of preconceived notions and just kind of enjoy what you're doing. If you see something you don't like, get the fuck out of there.
I don't know if
Quick.
I would have the patience right now to date anymore either.
Man, that shit, I
would
hear
not
that
have
shit
the
is horrible
patience
right
for
now.
that.
Nigga, bachelor for life. I don't want to know your favorite color.
Right.
Like I don't want to have to
Black
get to
youngster
know-
say, ain't trying to
I
eat
ain't
your
trying
food.
to-
Shit, I'm comfortable. Okay, so is that a thing though? Like, is
But
it
fool,
okay?
like-
Is
like-
it okay to be comfortable?
It depends.
No, we shouldn't.
It depends.
We should
Why
be.
not? I feel
but-
like you should. It's
Hang on.
called
I'm
It's
be
called
in defense.
comfortable.
I'm being defense of the women because you still gotta do that shit that they need.
I get that.
Like you're comfortable with your woman looking a certain type of way, and you think she looks good,
Mhm.
but you still like we say, you still have to tell her. Like Courtney got her hair done, and I ain't notice it.
Mhm.
Nigga, your hair always done. Like shit, that's
Right.
normal. I notice when it ain't done.
Right.
But
So should she be comfortable?
well, I shouldn't be comfortable in just knowing that. I should be like, oh yeah, you look nice. I be forgetting to do that.
I'm with you.
So
I'm
in
with
that
you.
phase, you shouldn't be comfortable, and you still got to date
I
your
mean,
wife.
I get it, and I'm with you. But then I also feel like if you don't say it that one time, it's okay. You should be comfortable enough to maybe I'm gonna catch it next time.
you're speaking from logic.
You're speaking from, yeah,
And that's
and
all.
guy talk.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Pretty much. But I'm with you when you,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
You ain't
And
gotta
I
do-
get, and I
you ain't
get-
got to give me another goddamn compliment
that's
ever.
what
I'd
I'm
be good.
saying, Like,
Yeah, but I think I get what you're saying.
Of course.
I think I mean I'm just saying across the board. Like I want whoever I'm talking to, or you know what I'm saying, to be comfortable. Like that's the beauty of being. We're together forever.
Right.
I'm married. We're together, and we're supposed to be able to be comfortable and vulnerable in this place. If I can't be comfortable and vulnerable in this place, then where else am I supposed to be comfortable at? However, I think for me, my personal opinion, it's just my personal opinion. I think that men look at comfort different than women look at comfort. Like how we can say like, shit, if I told you was pretty 8 years ago, you still beautiful.
Mhm.
Like
Till I tell
I
you
still
otherwise.
think I don't have to say that again. That's what our
her
comfort
comfort
come in
is
at.
you telling me.
And sometimes that's what also gets us in trouble. So like he's saying, you gotta date, you gotta like make sure you keep it kind of, you know.
and also, our comfort is shit. The lights on, cable on,
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
water coming out the
Shit.
faucet,
Right.
yeah.
We got
food in the.
we got sandwich meat. We'll live.
Yeah.
we good.
I mean, like you say, I know a lot of men that look at it from a practical standpoint. Like, man, I just got this car, this house. I just did this, I did that. And not from a bragging standpoint, but just from a point like, I'm doing all of these things. Like, is that not glorified or appreciated the way you should see it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we talking about comfortable and telling me I look beautiful, but from a man brain, like, shit, I just grinded
Mm-hmm.
37 days straight to provide XYZ. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on how you look. And I know a lot of men who look at it from that standpoint.
I mean, because that's just the way we think. But like I said, you got to be able to change on both sides. Because we come from, all right, we got to get out the mud. All right, I'm providing for myself. But you have that other person that you, even though you're providing for, you got to give them the needs that they need.
That's true.
Especially if it's words of affirmation or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
I
Grace.
get what you're saying.
That's Grace love.
That
language.
Right.
love language.
That's
You
Grace love
like
language.
don't love me how you want to be loved.
Right. And
And
I
you can't love someone how you know, vice versa.
That
being
shit
the vet
hard.
on this,
That shit
on this
hard.
being the vet on this table has being like the nigga with the longest marriage or whatever.
And like, you old as fuck.
Right. That you can say that too.
And you had a kid at 11.
all that.
Just all around vet.
Right. Just a vet at this shit. I still struggle with that. Like I don't get that shit right to this day because like you said, I'm thinking of other shit and then I forget to say this and that becomes a fucking problem.
Is it because is it another thing as well? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of men and not all men are like us. Is it also how you grew up?
Yeah.
And I asked that because just even the other day, like I was talking to Warren in the kitchen, and I was like, "Nigga, I grew up in the trenches. I grew up tough because we didn't have no more mayonnaise or some shit like that. Like, hey, you ain't grow up tough. Like I can live without mayonnaise. I'll be good." It was in a joking manner, but then I was like. He was like, you ain't grow up tough. Because he don't know that shit. Like, nigga, I grew up 9 people in a 3-bedroom.
Nigga ain't know about that ball while you
rats and roaches and shit. So I say, he was like, rats and roaches. Oh, no, man. I be quiet. I got a dog.
Well, also that's dope that he doesn't know about it.
That's what we
strive
said.
for.
You strive to try to make sure that your kids don't see the hardships that you do.
Right.
And hopefully they take it and they kids won't see goddamn whatever you provide.
But I will say this though. Exposing them to it, they begin to have a greater appreciation for what they do have. Because I took my younger brothers and them on Christmas Day to feed the homeless people down at the Hannah home, which is something I want to do here. You know what I'm saying? That'll be dope, I feel like. But they understand like, hey, shit, we got all this. These people probably had that and it got snatched away from drug related, went to jail, whatever, what have you. You know what I'm saying? So they'll have a greater appreciation, i.e. Warren, not having no, you know what I'm saying, mayo in the fridge. So.
But speaking about love languages, though, just because, you take the test and, all right, this is my spouse's love language, you're kind of all of them. You kind of got to hit all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but because
at different points of time.
Because all that test is doing is highlighting
what means the most to that
But
person.
that don't mean like shit, nigga. Just because this my little nigga, goddamn, nigga sometimes like, oh shit, words of affirmation. I'm just gonna tell her she pretty every day, nigga.
Even when
you still gotta get rolls. You still gotta get rolls or something here and there. I got that.
You still gotta slap on the ass.
Right. For Christmas, you're
give a little physical touch.
Yeah.
You beautiful for Christmas.
You can't be like, oh, you beautiful.
You gotta help her wash dishes sometimes. Give her a little act of service.
Yeah.
So all in all, man, to circle back. It sounds like it's just really no right recipe or no right time. I'm big on that. No time frames. I feel like just enjoy what you're doing. If you see things that you're not comfortable with, address them, monitor them, and if it's not suited for the direction you feel like you're going in life, then
and we're all definitions of that because we all got married at different time frames and engaged within different time frames. So
also. I know why a lot of y'all single.
Okay,
come on, tell them, Joe.
Nah, not gonna do it.
What the fuck? How you go?
That ain't for me. But I see why y'all single.
Okay.
Did y'all see Nick Cannon? My man Nick Cannon been on fire, man. He got a new talk show. They do it. He got the Wildin' Out that's still popping. But Nick Cannon actually got a new syndicated talk show that's about to air on Fox stations. I don't know if y'all saw that or had any time to dig into that.
I didn't see that, but it's dope. My man, stay on that TV, though.
I like Nick Cannon, man. People be calling him lame and shit, but that nigga grinding. He got a hell of a list.
Yes, Lord.
He A-okay in my book.
Right.
Yeah. I think to that lame point, it was a period in time that he was
a cornball.
Like
he might still be.
Yeah.
But like he wasn't like I don't think he had a pocket.
It was his rapping.
And his acting.
Well, he was in some bad movies, but he was getting checks for the movies.
He was, but it still was lame and corny. But he was, like I said, but he was grinding.
But
the Game was in Belly too. Well, he lame too, so never mind.
I think it was
beat you up, cuz.
I think it was a race thing because you have those same movies on the white people side. They good movies, but it's Nick Cannon, so you look at it as corny.
But we don't say they are not corny.
Drumline was corny to you? I like Drumline.
Drumline was good. If it come on TNT, I finish it.
It was good, but he had corny moments in there too.
But that's a movie script. I can't give him corny for that. But I think Drumline was dope, actually.
Right.
I do too.
I like that.
Because you know.
The hothead,
You
the
went
hood
to-
nigga that
right.
went to the school.
You went
and-
to a black school. You seen many marching bands and
Right.
stuff. You're not finna drum on another nigga drum. That shit don't end in a brawl. Come on now. At classic Alabama State, Alabama. First of all, they ain't letting each other on the field at the same time. But if that shit do happen, come on now.
But what's
Niggas
crazy
will come out the stands.
is Fox was saying that they need to take a big swing, like in the market. We see all these different people making moves from Netflix to Disney. Just drop, they stuff. HBO, what is it now?
HBO Max.
Max, yeah. Got their thing dropping. And so Fox was saying like this is some of their counter to try to take a big swing at the market. Content and TV is becoming big. So shouts out to Nick Cannon because he over and over again keeps delivering different content that people want to see.
Right.
His interviews that he been dropping, I don't know if people have been watching them.
I've
but
been watching them.
Right.
They've been pretty dope. He
Right.
get in depth in the way he attack it. And that's that media background he got that's just kind of natural, man. He's a natural with that stuff.
And then I thought that nigga go to Howard. Like he sit in the class with the students and shit.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I ain't see that.
That's
Just like, damn, what's my producer, man? Swiss Beats, I think. He went to Harvard.
Okay.
Like actually went to class, and yeah, Nick Cannon went to
that man-
Howard.
And not saying one or other, but I bet you it's probably a little easier for Swiss Beats to sit in a class than Nick Cannon.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only because like recognition.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I think people see Nick Cannon from Wildin' Out and stuff and recognize him a little faster than
But
Swiss.
but
Did
what was so
Swiss-
crazy about that? He was like the connections he made just in those classes at Harvard
I bet.
was just he was
Number
like
business
stupid.
connects.
Yeah,
My
Yeah.
dad
Business
owns
connect.
such and such. We
Yeah.
can, you know what I mean?
Put me together with him.
And that's about networking.
Luda
Right.
doing the same shit too in Georgia.
And that's dope, man. That's one thing about networking. That's one thing that going back to the college days and talking to kids like Warren who are about to be entering that college phase and talking to like my younger self or people like that, I was more standoffish in college. Like, you know what I'm saying? I came and I had a group of people who came to school with me
Right.
from the same section and community I was from, and we could chill in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Whether you gravitated to it or not, that's what we was. Versus going to college and actually trying to network with these people across the thing. We got a special episode coming, and you'll see what I mean on that. I
beauty
won't
of
spoil that.
networking.
But I still think life is about making connections and network, man. No matter what you are, that stuff takes you further than anything. So
And
I didn't get out of that shit till I was in my late 20s.
Right.
Like not going
Exactly.
places with, you know what I'm saying, people that I didn't know, like just dealing with the people that I knew was from Mobile. I didn't deal with locals at all.
I'm mad that I found that
because
out
for
late in
us-
life.
because for us, like college was a safe place. You had Mobile.
This is true.
Like they talk like you, they act like you, they dress like you.
Right.
You
And
got
that's
the
why,
same
and that's why I said
morals.
that was
Yeah.
like a gift and a kind of a curse because
Yeah.
it made you not step outside your box
Right.
and go to try to see what it is that other people,
But for
Yeah.
me, it was different from that because I didn't really have nobody here. know what
You
I'm
had
saying?
football.
yeah.
I get that, but then for the most part, I would probably go to the club alone and leave alone
Nigga, you never
because
went
of
to the
that.
club alone.
I did.
Right. It's
That's how I would only be in the club for 20, 30 minutes.
but you're basically saying the same.
But you went
I
to the
wasn't-
club knowing it was gonna be 32 people that you knew.
I know that, but then you still have that when you're alone, when you hanging alone and you leaving alone and doing things of that nature because of the networking. Like I still feel like we don't network or I don't network to the aspect that I should.
I
You say
agree.
we.
I
I
agree.
agree.
I agree.
And even at that point, I did it a lot less. So that's why, like when sometimes Warren will say he don't want to go to college. I'm like, nah, you need to go to college just for the experience and just to meet people. Because that's the main thing. Like, imagine if some of the people that we knew in college, if we would have networked with,
Yeah.
like the Sam Hunts and the Joe Webbs, even
Right.
more so than we actually did. It'll be
Well, see, I
Maybe
don't,
not
count,
Sam
I don't
Hunt.
count them. That's easy.
My man.
Sam Hunt is sense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's in us. In us could be in that predicament.
Yeah.
And I'm not even gonna trip off that one. But
Any day.
yeah, like
Today.
right now.
Y'all boy got that long ride.
That's not even like yeah, man. But I guess with them, I don't even count them because they were in my network.
Yeah.
Those are people I probably could tell, hey man, we doing, and I probably could still get it off of that network. I'm talking about the people who
Didn't have an
didn't
idea.
have
who
no
they were.
relation to
Right.
you. Like the guy that was in the Greek white fraternity over there. That don't come from nowhere where you knew. And what was crazy was some of those people kind of knew you. Like I remember one time I went to a party with Rock, and this was just a different type of party. Huh? I'm not gonna get in. I went to a different type party, and all I know is Rock like introduced me to these people. And I know you. It's such and such and such and such. You come from such. I'm like, how the hell? How this? I went to a mud party.
Right.
These people had dug a big hole in the backyard,
Auburn.
filled it up with water, and it was just mud and dirt back there. And they had, man, it was so many people, such a like dope event for them. Like, and they was just thinking like, I would have never did this. But like, that's what I mean. Like getting exposed to something you've never done, introducing yourself to people that you would have never known, getting outside your comfort zone.
Meet people and start early.
Yeah. I agree to that. For sure.
Super early.
I got a question for y'all guys, man. How often do you talk to your people back home? Like your family, like your moms and, you know, your brother, sister. Or even just like friends that you was cool with at one point in time. Like,
not enough, man. Not enough.
It's mixed. Now that my dad retired, I talk to his ass every fucking day. That nigga called me at 1:30 and just want to chit-chat. Nigga, I'm at work. But, man, homies, you know, it's a little different from me. Best friend gone. But not too often. I hit you up when I'm on my way home, see if you're going to kick it or not, but not how I should. No.
Yeah. And we talk about this a lot, like, you know, like reaching out and talking to people more. And I experienced a little bit of it this week, man. Like, my partner Trey died this week.
Fucked up.
And it's like,
Trey.
Man, Trey was always good. I known Trey since he was like, in elementary school, you know what I mean? And he was just always a good, genuine dude, man. And just to see the outpouring of love, like everybody fuck with my man, you know what I mean? Like you could tell that he had that same experience with everybody that met him, you know what I'm saying? And him passing, just to see all the different, I'm in a Facebook group with all my old high school teammates, just texting back and forth with different people, like, we realize like we don't talk to each other enough. And I know it's hard. Like everybody got their own lives and different things that's going on. And like we've talked about before, you look up and a month done passed and you ain't hollered at such and such.
Right.
But again, man, we're going to keep saying it. And every time we can on our platform, because we've experienced death so much, just think about in this last year how much death has went across this platform.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So tell people you love them, man. Reach out. And like we say, mend those relationships that don't need to be beefed out.
Right.
Ain't too much of it worth it, man. Like, let a lot of that shit. Especially if there was ever something to you, y'all probably beefing over a little bit.
I can't think about anybody I have beef with right now. Nobody.
I ain't got time for it.
Like, I don't have any active beef. No.
But you know, the thing that I say to people, and I say this to a lot of people, man, if people wronged you in any kind of way, if it hasn't put your life in jeopardy, like actually hurt you or took deep money out your pocket or like they tried to kill you, something like that, like, man, find a way to get over it. And just don't forget what it was. Like, I fuck with you, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But I know what you did. Like, I won't put myself in a position to get dead like that, but I'm not mad with you.
And then also, if you just say, hey, I have a problem with you for this reason, a lot of times their excuse is a good excuse. Like,
probably ain't know a lot of times.
Like,
I ain't even know
damn,
you felt like that about
I'm beefing with you because you ain't show up at this thing. Oh, man, I was fucked up at the time. I just ain't want to say it, but I wish I could have been there. But So it could be something as simple as that. If you have that conversation, a lot of times y'all can end it right there.
And it's funny that you say that and bring that up because, like they say about communication is key because I've never fell out with nobody that I've been cool with, but I did have a period of time where I wasn't talking to somebody, like, you know what I mean, for a minute. And he wasn't talking to me, I wasn't really talking to him, and somebody kept saying, because they knew both sides of the story, y'all just need to talk. They wouldn't say nothing else other than y'all just need to talk.
Right.
That's all they'll say. Y'all need to talk. Y'all need to talk. And one day we just, I don't know, I ended up popping up by their house. We got on the porch, had some beer and some liquor out there. We sipped and we got to talking. And I realized what I thought he was mad at wasn't what he was mad at.
Yeah.
And what I was mad at wasn't what he thought I was mad at.
Right.
And a simple conversation kind of smoothed all that over. And since then, it's been nothing but love.
And something you can't get back is time. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that time, y'all ain't been talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what could have happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got kids now. Like, I want my kid and my kids to, you know the people that I'm around so they can see something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to drop my kids off over the hoops or some shit. You know what I mean? So And that's just for example, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really trust you like that, though, for real.
Do you? I got a question.
Talking about your kid. You got a kid and an adult.
Right. I just talked to my boy, and I ain't gonna say what my boy. My boy had some.
Yeah, he had action.
Yeah, he had fun. Yeah. But look, it's funny that you said that because I'm curious about something. Like when we was young, and this may be different for y'all, and definitely maybe be different for all our listeners because I still see it sometimes. But when you was young, it was more family oriented,
right?
And you saw more family stuff. Like I didn't see my mom and them generation like with their friends as much. I saw them with they family. Right. But it seems like now at our age group, it's more your friends are kind of becoming your family. And you don't see family hanging out as much. Am I wrong on that? Am I off? Or
Hell no.
Do y'all notice that too? Or?
Because I used to be like, damn, like my folks used to tell me about all they friends they had when they was younger, but you only see like one or two.
Yeah.
But with us being here, it's the absence of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, where we're exposed to other stuff, some of my relatives that's in Mobile, they're exposed to something totally different.
That's
so it's
true.
almost like...
I
so
totally
you think
agree.
it's environmental?
It's environmental.
Because
that's what I was thinking.
Because if we'd have never left Mobile,
exactly,
we'll be doing
it'd
the
have been
same
family.
shit.
Exactly.
Right.
But we had to come up here and
we
create
regrouped
a
it
family.
as
and none of us
Right.
have much family here too. So right,
That's
so
true.
so
That's
so we
true.
just
And
made
that's-
our own family.
So that might. So that's probably skewed from our vantage point.
Right.
But that's dope because I remember. I'm not even gonna put that conversation on who I was talking to, but I was talking to somebody and they was like, I think it's real dope. I think it's real dope how y'all come together like family, like Christmas,
Right.
or Thanksgiving, or like whatever. Like y'all make it a point to come together. And this was years ago that conversation was had. So that was always a thing of ours.
And you kind of have no choice because you got to have family no matter where
Right.
you are. You got to be somewhere. So
And
you
you're right,
created that.
Because on Thanksgiving when we couldn't go home, Mark was like, "Hey man, come around my grandma's house." All right. And then we came home and had our own little Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? So,
But also that go back to our previous point. It's about like having relationships, not looking for something.
Right.
Nigga, I didn't know 15 years ago playing Madden in college with you that we was gonna be brothers, best of friends.
right.
I ain't know when Stock was on the corner with no friends, and I was like, "Hey, I'll bring you in."
You mean that story that I
need to
told
hang
about
out
you last week?
Shit. I didn't know when I had to pass 10th grade math for Todd that we was gonna be here,
Those are facts. Do that. Do that.
and vice versa. I made jokes on all those, except for yours. That was kind of true. But
I
it
ain't know the
wasn't a joke.
nigga. I ain't know the nigga who we barely let in the room was gonna be our best homeboy. That nigga barely was able to get in the room.
I don't know why he likes to tell.
You
that
stay
story
out there for a
reverse.
second. We gotta see if we got space in here.
Y'all know how it was that little bench out there between the dorms. My man was just sitting out that bitch looking down, like the little emoji where you just kind of
looking
look down.
like they look cool.
And I said, I looked at him. I said, "What's up?" I just spoke. You supposed to speak to people. What's up? He was like, "Hey." Hey. I was like, "What you doing, man? What's your name?" He told me his name, and I asked him where he was from. He was like, "Mobile," and I said, "Mobile." I said, "What?" I said, "What you say your name was?" And he told me, and then he told me where he was from, and right then I knew I had to protect him. I knew I knew I had to take him in and bring him up under my wing. And since then, he always been straight with me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great false story, but that wasn't the worst thing that happened on that bench. But
That's the true story.
But
Man.
that's dope though. But like for real talk, like we never knew that because all of our relationships was just organic.
It was.
And one thing about it, man, I've never, like you said, I don't have enemies, man. Like, I don't have beef. It's just a situation where we just have different ideas.
I don't know. You act like you had beef this week. You act like you had beef this week.
Oh yeah,
I ain't gonna say where you was. I ain't gonna say it.
I'm about to go to this place.
I'm waiting on him.
Whoa.
All right, you about to get beat up.
Whoa. And when and that's another thing back when you go back to saying you never know who is gonna be who. Like we wasn't the coolest of friends in college. Like we probably hung with somebody else more than we hang with each other than we do now.
Oh, definitely.
We was cool, but like
We
you
was
had
cool,
other friends that
yeah.
you were a lot cooler with at that time.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So,
Like we wasn't the crew. Yeah.
Yeah, we had headquarters. Me and Todd and them had headquarters.
Right.
But yeah, you're right. It did naturally. And I used to come down there. I used to fuck with you a lot. I used to come down there and get your snacks. Huda had all the snacks.
Who the had
just
every
was-
little
Yeah, he
damn
had
thing
Listen,
it
man.
was.
Huda was almost like a fucking loner, man.
He was.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I should have sold them hoes. I should've
Shit.
did.
it
You
was
could have
Huda and nobody else.
Everything but that strawberry Swiss roll, man. I'm telling you.
That's
That nigga wouldn't let him
never
go.
touched
That's the one I didn't want to share either.
All fat nigga love the strawberry
I
Swiss
ain't want to
roll.
share that one either, so I'm glad nobody
Nah, I was killing them Star Crunches and the regular Swiss rolls.
The zebra cakes too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, that's dope, man. Shouts out to y'all boys because we talk with Thanksgiving being in there, it's good.
I'm thankful for y'all niggas, man.
Yeah,
We be-
man.
I'm
Wait,
thankful
say
for
that.
y'all.
Yeah,
But also, that made me think about the people that I should be cooler with.
Right, and I should call my mom more.
Me too. My mama called me and say, "Hey, you remember me?" Every time she called.
but like I told y'all before, and I think we said this on here before, but like I call my mama and my mama be ready to get
Get you
"Hey,
out of there.
What's up?
All
You
right,
doing
then.
all right? Okay, well, see you later.
Damn, mom, you
Damn.
just say hi.
Conversations
to
are
talk to
short.
you.
Right here.
Hey,
Yeah.
But like it's crazy because the girl will stay on the phone with her mama she call her mama almost every day.
And
They
my
talk
sis-
every
My
day.
sister,
To me,
my
they do
mom
the
talk
same shit.
every day.
Yeah.
Courtney talks to her mom every day.
That's
About
crazy.
an hour.
That's crazy how that.
My mama wouldn't let me talk to her for an hour.
Hell no.
I don't know
But we
if
just alike.
so my mama will talk for an hour. She won't even be talking. She'll be sitting there scrolling her iPad. She just won't be on the phone.
Yeah,
Now my daddy, shit, that nigga go on to the sun come up.
that's my boy.
All right, man, let me go.
I think my mama just not learning how to use Snapchat. Goddamn, she sending me them dry ass pictures. Stop sending me them dry ass pictures, mom.
Speaking of talking, man, Uber. For those who jump on Uber, man, and like to take the Uber. Uber is about to begin audio recording their car rides. I don't know if y'all saw that, but Uber stormed on to the scene. It's been some years now at this
Yeah.
point. They've had so many different issues and things, and I guess this is an attempt to try to get it right. But now they're going to audio record rides as they happen. I don't know if y'all saw that story. If any of y'all even took Ubers in here, I know I've taken
Yeah, I take
plenty
Uber.
of them hoes.
I did both. I've taken Ubers and Uber. So
Yeah.
Right.
I just have so are they gonna record them through the driver's phone?
Yeah, now, how this
They
going?
probably gonna
need
put
to.
device. I don't know.
Or put a device?
You
I
know,
don't
they'll
have
send some
that.
shit in a minute.
Or make a device.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
It says
Uber,
now Uber's planning to take action and plans to listen in on rides to make sure nothing inappropriate is taking place. The new feature will test run. Shit, man, this thing it's gonna take place first. They're gonna test it in a Brazilian market before bringing it to an American market. So, but they're saying that they definitely want to start getting it because it's having so many foul actions and things
they should.
Right.
against
They
the
making so
drivers
much
and
money.
the drivers doing it to other people. So.
And they should. In audio as well as video probably is going to be the next step as well. I'm pretty sure Uber's making enough money to put a little audio device in your... If you want to drive for Uber, you got to have this audio device in your car. You got to have this video device in your car in order to do so. And that shit needed because so much shit happened. We see so many stories pop up in our group message. A girl was driving 80 miles before she noticed where she was going because she was drunk. And the Uber driver was taking her out the way. Just shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
One thing I will
Now-
say, women, I'm sorry to cut y'all, but
just going to go somewhere else. I got to
no, I'm not going anywhere else.
I will. I'm saying I
I'm
will.
saying with-
I want to within this though.
But women, check that child's lock door. I saw that.
shit.
Yeah, but I think it's look and Google this shit. I think it's supposed to be in the up position.
Mhm.
But check that child's lock door and make sure it's off. That's
Yeah.
one thing I will say.
They
about
did
that.
say that riders will also have a choice to record it. So that's your choice. If you want to have it recorded or not, it's going to be a feature. So it's going to be an option. And the driver nor the rider, if you pick that option, will have the ability to listen to it. It's going to be encrypted for Uber only.
Right.
So like if you report an incident or say something happened,
Gotcha.
They go back
Uber
and listen to it.
headquarters and powers
So it's
that
really
be can go
recorded
back
regardless.
and
Yeah.
listen to what
Right.
happened.
So that has to be a device that they're putting.
Right.
in
Yeah,
the car.
most definitely.
Most
Like if you're gonna Uber, it's probably some shit they send your ass in the mail.
Right.
Put this shit in your car.
To tell you the truth, that shit ain't safe. All you need is
Not
your
at all, man.
license, your tag, and your registration.
When you be seeing some niggas that be Uber drive, you like, whoa, what's up with that? So,
But if it looks suspect, especially if you look at that door and it's don't click up, because it should never be in that position
But then
if they're Ubering.
then sometimes that's another thing too. Like you can't look at what the person looks like.
You can.
It could be the most cleanest, cuttest person in the
Oh,
world.
yeah,
He
yeah.
cut
You
your
can't-
goddamn
Some
head
people have
off.
their
You know what I'm saying?
profile pic. Like when I rode the Uber to the airport in Atlanta, dude had his picture on this shit.
I know, but what I'm
your
saying,
picture gonna be in there. You gotta take a picture of yourself.
But what I'm
It
saying is
shows
that
up.
don't matter. Because that nigga could
It's
be
true.
crazy too.
It's true.
So, But with that being said, the safety and shit. Would y'all let y'all girl travel alone? Like alone, not going to meet nobody.
No.
Just going somewhere alone.
No, not right now.
I wouldn't feel comfortable with it.
Right.
Now, if she just came to me and said, like, man, this is something I need to get away at, and like she just pleading about shit, man, hey, man.
Alone though?
I just said, I don't feel comfortable with that
Right.
shit. Goddamn.
I didn't want Courtney to go to Popeyes alone.
I'm not doing it.
because of all this
I
shit.
just
that,
don't feel
now,
it's
now,
a safety concern.
Like you
I
gotta
might not know
understand.
how true all this white van like
I saw that
abduction shit is,
Mhm.
but I don't want to be the one to find out.
And
Fact.
not even that, just the trafficking of women in
That's what I'm
general.
talking
and
about.
a
Yeah.
lot
Right,
of
that's
other
what we talking
places.
about.
Just
It's
in
just not
general, like
safe.
just stealing them. And
nigga dropping shit in
Yeah.
drinks and like, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
she'll-
Like, it's
she'll
just
like,
not
yeah.
safe.
I'm about to go to Popeyes down the street and get some chicken sandwich.
At least
Nah.
go with that hating ass friend that was trying to stop you from talking to me.
Right.
Take her,
Like,
at least
her.
at least
Where
I
you
know her
hood,
little ugly
man?
ass gonna be hating
Where
on
your
who
little
trying to
ugly
get you.
friend
Yeah.
at?
She the good ass alarm
Yeah.
system. Girl, he ain't shit. He just like the rest of them. I'm still here, bitch. I mean,
I survived.
Because shit, ain't nobody bought her a drink.
I'm sorry.
All night.
Hey,
I'm still here, bitch.
I ain't mean that word like that. But I mean,
you.
if
Got
they hate
aggressive,
on you
bitch.
like
Got
that,
that.
goddamn.
That shit
You got
came out.
aggressive.
That shit came out truthful.
still
You
here,
meant
bitch.
that, goddamn.
Joe single, unhappy ass.
But for real, though, like
up.
it's just too much shit going on, man. To be letting you go somewhere alone. Like if you want to take a girl's trip, cool. Then you got a hole in the slip.
I got a big hole in my mouth.
Nigga got a hole
Shut
in the
up.
chin strap.
Before you
But-
forget what you want to say.
Nah, CTE is reversible.
Daddy.
I'm playing. I'm bullshit. But nah, man, it's too dangerous to let you go somewhere. If you gonna be mad at me for that, I don't give a fuck. That's
No,
one thing.
If you don't let me go, I'm leaving.
bye.
Bye.
I'd rather that than you get stolen.
Hey.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather that than you get stolen. That be on my conscience.
Nah, you can't
Be
go
my
on the
fault.
trip by yourself.
Nah.
Can dudes go by themselves?
Yes, man. And I said, but it's not
Double
that.
standard.
Because you ain't
it's
seeing niggas
good.
get snatched.
I feel like
Like,
different.
More so,
Yeah.
I can
Don't
I
nobody
can
want me.
protect.
Nobody kidnapping me.
I can protect myself
But
a
you know
lot
what,
more than
though?
you can, little
It's
bit.
probably some dudes getting snatched up. They
Probably.
don't be caring about us, man. Y'all know this.
Probably.
They don't care. It's probably
that's
niggas
true,
getting
too.
snatched up in the club right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably, but I have a better chance
not
of winning
protected.
that fight
I'm
than
just
you
talking
do.
shit,
You know,
Equal right.
Yeah, fuck that. That
I'm
shit
sorry.
equal. It's a double
it's a
standard.
double
Hell
standard.
yeah.
That happens.
I feel
but-
a lot more safer.
Right, but if we in the car together, you're not gonna get out and change that flat tire.
You not.
Right.
So double standard.
Hey, some
It
women know how to
happens.
change
And it-
flat tires.
I didn't say you didn't know
Check
how,
oil
but you gonna expect if we're in the car together, you're gonna expect me to do it.
Pump gas. Shit. Courtney ain't never pump. I think it's real pussy when a nigga sitting in the car.
And the girl,
That's so trash.
That's the pussy. But that's a double standard now.
Hey,
So we live with double standards. So
Can I
then
ask y'all
shut
a
the
question?
fuck up and let me pump your gas.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Mm-hmm.
How do I phrase this shit?
Phrase it wrong. Fuck that shit.
I'm definitely gonna phrase it wrong.
Fuck that
But
shit.
do you get mad when your girl take out the trash? After asking? Like the girl asked me, she was like, "Can you take out the trash?" I'm in the office now.
Mhm.
You know, y'all know how my
Yeah.
kids say. I'm like, "Here I come." I send that last little thing. Boom. I get up. She taking out the trash. I want to shoot the kegs up on her. To be honest with you. Like it made me feel like trash. Like I said I was coming. Why is you taking out the trash?
My answer is no for
Yeah.
one reason, because Grace never takes it out. She's gonna bother me 89 times. Take out the trash.
Well,
So
Courtney would take it out of the trash can
And sit in the
right
kitchen.
next to the
Just
trash
sit
can.
in the kitchen, guys.
Like I took out the trash.
let's
The trash still
let's say
there.
the trash bag can be 100% full. That nigga gonna take it out at 45%. He's like,
That's a whole time.
you got a
bro,
little time.
you know what I'm saying? But it make you look bad.
a few
like,
more
you know what I'm
boxes, baby.
Nah,
let it grow.
but nah, for real. I don't like that. I hate that. Like if I say I'm coming, like, hey, leave that
Relax,
trash alone.
right.
But
I couldn't put nothing else in it.
I make one.
Well, stop putting some in it. I'm gonna take it out. Here I
another
come.
bag.
Start another bag.
But also, I tell you a story. We did ship this week. We do that. Now, the worst fucking
ordered the groceries.
the worst fucking ship person ever.
Who
Like,
was that?
everything
Who?
was wrong. No.
Oh, okay.
Nah, you can't do that.
Everything was wrong. But it was a guy. And I, I just happened to be home. And the guy was like, well, I'll take it upstairs.
Is that a double standard too? But go ahead, finish.
Yeah. But I do it for everybody. He was like, I'll take it upstairs. I was like, it's no way in hell I'm finna let another man take my groceries upstairs. Like, and he was like, nah, I got it. I'm like, no, the fuck you don't. Give me my fucking groceries.
So my double standard is before that. You say you wouldn't let him take them upstairs. You let him go to the grocery store and get your groceries for you, though?
Hell yeah. That's women's work.
That's what I'm supposed to say. That's what it is not a double standard.
This is not a depiction of all the dummies at the table.
guys.
I don't mind going to the grocery store.
I kind of like going to the grocery store to tell you the truth. But I'm also going one trip, too. Besides the water.
I hate the grocery store. I ain't gonna lie. I hate it.
Yeah, you ain't shop for shit.
We know you don't like that.
I hate that motherfucker.
You ever
I'm going to send Grace to go buy some screwdrivers.
Man, you ever seen Hootie grocery pantry before Grace?
Little Debbie cake. And Black and Miles.
Hot dog.
That's all you need to survive, goddamn. She did come in that bitch and change everything, nigga. You got organic seasoning.
I said, Hootie, what you gonna eat? Fuck that shit. I don't need to eat.
I got organic seasoning in my house. Nigga, how you get organic seasoning?
That nigga lived off Debbie cakes and strawberry Swiss roll.
And frozen bag chicken.
Damn.
That's all you
And
need.
probably tilapia.
That nigga, man, matter of fact, it was. I'm talking about like literally before Grace came. My man still was buying the orange box hamburger patties.
All you need is a Foreman grill, man.
52 patties.
You just need a Foreman grill. You good.
That's nowhere near me.
I don't care. It's good,
That nigga
though.
put that bitch on the Foreman grill for 5 minutes, put that seasoning salt on the top.
Y'all niggas that had many goddamn of them burgers with the Debbie cake.
Yeah.
We have a choice.
With the Debbie cake.
I never have another one.
I mean, that
When I got grown, I had to go to the grocery store. I would, but not my boy Hootie.
I guess
boy.
I ain't want to get
Shit.
grown, man. I want to be in college.
That
Debbie cakes in the
nigga
burger.
had orange box hamburgers.
That nigga had a little Debbie snake cake sandwich, goddamn.
That nigga eat. That nigga eat everything organic or
Put
clean.
Swiss cake
or-
rolls between bread. God
Yeah.
damn.
I still be arguing about that shit, man. You spend all that money on the burger. That shit be high. That shit, the organic shit. Man,
I don't want to ever eat tilapia again.
Hey, let me ask you something else too.
I don't. She won't buy it.
As I get
No,
older,
no.
though,
At home, I'm never going to get it. But, like, sometimes you might be in, like, a little park.
do
or
y'all
something.
catch yourself, man, as you getting older, man, like, it's certain shit, like, not being up at it or something, but it's just certain shit, like, you just can't
just
eat
don't do it.
no more?
I'm sorry, we up at it at this point. We got that right.
I can't lie.
Like, if I'm
I still eat some noodles.
Oh.
I would still eat some.
No.
I still eat noodles.
I mean, Jordan had made some before, and, like, I'd have had them and be like, oh, these hoes still smooth.
Them hoes
but
smooth.
I'm not finna just eat them.
Man.
Mm.
I ain't never been a noodle person, though, like that.
I never
them
fuck
noodles
with
used to go
noodles.
hard.
I ain't
Them
never-
hoes there.
I don't know what y'all
I was a
talking
nigga,
about,
I-
and y'all thinking that shit good, but
I-
it was terrible every time.
I eat a luncheon meat sandwich. That was my
who?
noodle. Luncheon meat. Luncheon.
Lunch and meat?
It's spelled luncheon. Luncheon.
It's
Lunchable?
Luncheon
he's talking
meat.
about luncheon meat. Like
Like-
the little compressed.
Oh, the
ham.
little fake ass meat.
Yeah.
I eat a luncheon meat.
That'd be like some rubber.
Yeah. Slap that bitch.
Little ham with the little
That
rubber.
bitch probably flap if you flap.
It got all the water and juice in that bitch.
Got the little white shit.
Hey,
Like,
hey, why when you go to the deli, you don't have all that water and shit in your meat, but if you get that luncheon meat, you got water.
Boy, I had big pack.
You gotta shake this shit.
I used to have big pack. Luncheon meat, ham, bologna, all that shit.
That
The
nigga got
turkey
pickle,
was thick
pickle
and wet.
ham, goddamn.
but now, like every now and then, I do have a craving for like hamburger helper. Like that's like my.
I ain't had that shit in a minute, but that shit used to go hard.
That shit
I was a
go
nasty
hard.
ass nigga, man. I would put
There you go.
cheese and
Jelly on his
a
shit.
whole lot of sugar. Cheese
In
and
your
sugar.
what?
Hamburger helper.
Huh?
I used to put sugar in my spaghetti too. It basically was spaghetti.
I mean, I've heard that before. I think it's very weird, and I put sugar in my grits. But
I do too.
I
You don't think that's weird?
no, I don't understand why people think that's
So
weird.
The same reason why you think what I think is
you
weird.
think sugar and spaghetti is weird, but you don't think sugar and grits is weird.
Right?
That's weird.
Both of them are weird.
It's fuck.
How?
Because both of them don't need sugar.
Sugar.
Like, why are you putting sugar on pasta?
Why you
putting sugar on grits?
Because they
Even
go
though I
with
do it.
grits.
No,
Where they
it
go in
don't.
That's
pasta?
oatmeal, motherfucker. Goddamn.
I like oatmeal.
Okay, so eat oatmeal, don't eat grits. What the hell wrong
But
with
also,
y'all?
I only like cinnamon and spice oatmeal.
But you know what?
With the-
Y'all can't ask me because I think turkey burgers is weird.
I don't
love
mind a
them
turkey
all.
burger.
If I'm gonna eat a turkey burger, I'm just gonna have a turkey sandwich. What the fuck you having a turkey? That's not a burger. A burger is beef.
It's a burger lookalike. Looks
I
like
like
a burger.
turkey burgers more jamming.
I know
Yeah.
you like turkey burgers.
I don't mind turkey burgers.
They be dry though. You know
They be dry.
They're a lot
Turkey
dry.
burgers?
Yeah.
I don't
They're
mind
a
them.
lot dry.
I
I
ate
eat
one
it, but
time.
it's-
That bitch was
it's dry
kind of
like-
mushy and
That be a dry fuck. Either it's gonna be undercooked or overcooked.
Yeah.
it was
Because it's
mushy.
probably very short.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be a turkey sandwich. Like, just put the turkey sandwich in there, man. Put that bitch on the grill or something. Wrap it up in some
Turkey.
foil
We
and get it
gotta
to
have
me.
turkey tomorrow. I'm eating like a motherfucker tomorrow, bro. Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Nobody can wait, huh?
Hell no.
So what time you gonna get there?
What time is that? 3?
7:30.
6:30.
Hey, what time it start? 3?
6:30.
All right. Shit, I'll be there by 9.
6:30 is tomorrow.
Bring your spade game, man. Bring your spade
We're
game.
not gonna play spades, guys. We're just
You never
not.
know. We
friends.
should.
We got
probably should.
we got big games.
Yeah, I do. We gonna play them.
I ain't telling y'all what they
We
is,
gonna
but we
play
got games.
Good.
Good.
I'm coming early.
We
too.
got taboo.
As soon as I leave the barbershop, I'm coming.
I need to stop by Target on the way.
Yeah, what's that?
I got taboo at the house.
You got bring taboo.
Yeah.
Taboo.
You don't
a
have it?
That
fun.
little flip game.
I got that too. I think.
We
I
can do
think
it
it's
all.
on your phone. That's on your phone. Everybody got that.
Well-known Atlanta rapper, man, has a message for the young people who insisted on using guns. He's saying brains beat bullets. Yes, my man, 21 Savage, whose real name is, I don't know, Shazay Joseph,
Shazay.
told local news that he wants to do his part to stop kids from pulling guns and triggers and start thinking more about education and money. We talked earlier about 21 Savage. He get a lot of heat, for the kind of music he make. A lot of people say that he's not smart, but the young man has a money initiative to help teach about money literacy in his community. Had over 300-400 young kids in there teaching them about money literacy. Now he has a Stop the Violence campaign where he's trying to encourage kids to stop using triggers. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I wanted to bring it up and talk about it.
Oh, it's dope. I fuck with 21. I like his dumb shit. He don't
21.
He don't really he might rap dumb shit that he used to do, but he rarely you see him in dumb shit like other rappers. So I fucks with him.
Yeah, that shit, that definitely dope. And I'm telling you, man, I don't know what kind of influence that nigga Jay-Z got, but that nigga changed people. Like, once he get around, like Meek, for instance, he on some different shit. So,
Well,
it's cool.
Yeah, Jay-Z dope, but I'm not giving Jay-Z credit for these boys down here. Jay-Z dope. Not to take nothing away from Jay-Z, but man, like people
I'm
down
just
here
saying he
doing
changed
dope
the
shit without
mindset,
having
though.
to go through Jay-Z to do it.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
get
if you
that,
have that connection, it's easy to see that. Okay,
Yeah, but
maybe
like-
that's. I'm retired on this one.
I'm not.
I'm not.
I could just never be mad at a positive outcome, a
Right,
positive
right.
message.
And you don't need another man to try to teach you to be positive about kids that's in your community
because not
that you see on a daily basis that's struggling, that don't even get to see the man that you trying to
because
credit
not
with.
to mention some artists, but there are some artists who are under Jay-Z who don't
Yeah,
have that same.
that ain't
positive
never
outcome.
did that.
But see, that what I was saying was like the music he makes, right?
Mhm.
It wasn't catered to that. And like after he got in this
It
little
still
legal
won't be.
battle or
No,
whatever,
it still won't be.
Right.
I
still
give
won't
J.
be.
Cole more credit than I would give Jay-Z with that.
All right, man. The thing is, an old head can tell you some right shit. It's
Yeah.
up to you being a good person to take heed to.
So that gives credit to 21.
Yeah, of course.
Well, yeah,
Like
that's what
he
I'm saying. I
could've been
wasn't saying.
knucklehead. Like it's rappers. I don't want to bring up their name, but they are facing a lot of fuck shit right now.
You don't want a name drop?
No, because Jay-Z could have told them whatever, and it just wouldn't. All right, one person. Jay-Z couldn't have told 6ix9ine shit,
Now he name drops.
but that ain't who I was talking about. But
I'm just saying.
Jay-Z couldn't have told, because everybody had told this nigga that, but he
you never
wanted to go
but
do
then
that
again,
shit.
you never know. Like, cause then I know I'm flipping now. I'm going to what Todd said on this point. Then if Jay-Z told 6ix9ine that, maybe he would have listened too. So I'm not giving him credit for what 21's doing right now.
No.
But if he would have told 6ix9ine that, maybe it would have worked. So I would.
That's
give
just
him
like
credit for
Todd
that,
saying,
too.
let's go let's go do the feed the homeless and all that shit. And then say, Jay-Z
simply because he
told
knows
Todd
Jay-Z.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Hey,
I mean,
man.
if you
But
want
I ain't mad either way. You know?
right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but Jay-Z probably influenced Queen's Child Project. Y'all think he might have?
But y'all, man,
No, because it ain't happening.
man,
It ain't
y'all
happening.
know,
So-
like
but you
like
never-
Mustaki has something against Jay-Z.
I don't.
So that's just some
No, like you
shit.
can't put words in my mouth. I like Jay-Z. I think he's a good person. I think he's dope, but I'm not gonna give him credit for everything that everybody's doing. Like I feel like, especially in Southern hip hop, because I know that there's a lot of Southern hip hop heads. Let's just be real. It's a lot of people that come where we come from that didn't listen to Jay-Z.
I think you're in the minority.
No, I don't think I am. I really don't think I am.
I don't think he is, because I'm a huge Jay-Z fan, but I didn't listen to the Blueprint, which is when we were almost in college.
Like, when would you? Again, no knock to Jay-Z. Jay-Z.
I was listening in high school, so I mean, not too far away.
I want everybody.
And later high school.
I want everybody to hear me real clear. Jay-Z's dope artist. He do a lot of dope shit, and he deserves all the credit that he deserves. God damn it! Somebody was just saying this on an interview, on a podcast or something. But they said it, and it's somebody we look up to music wise, and they was just saying like Jay-Z wasn't in the projects in the South, in some of them trenches in the South, man. No, like you was listening to Hot Boys, man. You was listening to Master P them.
Right.
You was like some people were hip to Jay-Z early, but not before that. Like it was a lot of people where I grew up at and where I came from that wasn't listening to Jay-Z, and still don't to this day.
Well,
I mean, you can't, debate that, but
It was T.I. on his podcast. He said it, and where he was from, he was saying people will rock with Biggie, and they was listening to that, but because they was asking him his top, and I think Tupac was his top, and he was saying Tupac, like in the South, Tupac was man. People was his top. Pac, it was Pac. Jay-Z was like an afterthought at that time.
When them bars around, he's not even in the
Jay-Z's
conversation.
time.
You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't even in the conversation.
Even after that.
But I feel like if you don't really like Jay-Z, then you really might not be a rap fan.
I can't say that.
I think you gotta like him. Me personally.
Huh?
I think you gotta like him.
If you don't like Jay-Z, you're not a true rap fan.
I can't say that.
Okay.
I can't say that because I'm a rap fan, and I'm honestly, and I told y'all this, and I'm gonna say this again, and I can stand on it. My first album that I really, truly liked on Jay-Z was 444. Not to say that he wasn't a dope rapper. He's dope. He can put good lyrics and raps together. But you
like him and you acknowledge him for what he is.
That's why I be saying, like, he hates him. No, I don't hate him. I can recognize a skill, but say that that's not for me. Yeah. And I know a lot of people who I know people from where I come from that don't listen to Jay-Z. They can't tell you all his albums in a row.
But then maybe that's what he's saying too. Like you, even though you don't like him as much as a lot of other people, you acknowledge his greatness. But some of those people don't.
But they're not. That's not that they don't acknowledge his greatness. That's to my point of that they don't know his music. I'm serious. Mm-hmm. Y'all looking like y'all know him. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the people that knew Jay-Z music, in my opinion, some of the people that I've been around, they were more of the college kids, college students. But a lot of them niggas over there on the other side, how many niggas you knew in Orange Grove that was truly bumping Jay-Z? Straight up.
Ain't no niggas in Orange Grove.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Like, they wasn't going to listen to that. Right. They was on Boosie, man. Like, they was literally picking up Boosie before they was picking up Jay-Z.
No Limit.
And nigga get happy. Fuck Jay-Z. It's all about Boosie.
He knows what I'm talking about.
That's kind of weird to me.
No, it's not weird.
I don't think it's weird because I've seen it, but
I mean, I understand it, of course, but
so if you understand it, then you understand my point.
I see your point, but like what he rapped about was just in a different way than Boosie rapped about. It was the same subject
matter.
But
it wasn't what he rapped about. Honestly.
I can understand people not relating or not like Eminem. Okay, he can put words together, but you can't relate to it. But this man still came from those same projects, did the same things, and it's so relatable.
Yes, I agree, and I understand. But Jay-Z projects didn't look like the projects. They didn't look like Orange Grove. They didn't look like Roger Williams. And so he wasn't rapping. Like when Plies came out talking about being in bushes and or when T.I. talking about Trap House, like, that's what we call it. We didn't say sitting on a stoop. We don't understand that.
Well,
we didn't.
Well, he never said sitting on a stoop because he stayed in the projects.
Gold BBS is like we wasn't doing that. We had our own thing.
But I would argue that those New York projects might have been a little bit worse.
That's not my point. They can be just as tough,
can.
rough, and all of that
The
shit.
one down the
And I
street
can argue that it's not, because if you come from New Orleans, like where Huda came from, New York wasn't rougher than New Orleans back
No.
then.
No.
Right, so don't say
I'm
that
not
the project
saying,
was
I'm not
rougher.
saying. I'm talking about how the projects are built. Our projects are built single unit, maybe a double unit.
No.
Their
What you
projects
mean?
are
Hold on,
built
what you mean?
13
No.
floors
No.
on top of each other.
Have you
on
ever
one
seen
floor.
New Orleans? Some of them projects in New Orleans?
Yeah, they like a big circle L shape.
Like
They not
the
as
what it
tall.
was, the Melphamine,
no,
that shit
yeah,
was stacked
they-
on top of each
No, I'm
other.
talking about they're single or double units. They're not 13 floors up.
Which
Maybe not, but
So you're not having to go through 13 floors of stairs.
that's
the elevator
changing.
not working.
That's changing the point. That's changing.
That's all I'm saying. How they was built.
That's changing the point. What I'm talking
I'd
about.
rather be out in open space.
What I'm
If
talking
I'm gonna
about.
get jammed up.
All of that. That's great.
a lot
All
of
I'm
niggas
talking
died
about.
in that open space.
All I'm talking about.
That's true.
Yeah.
All I'm talking about is the relation. I'm listening to this music and I walk outside my doorstep and I see what these boys are talking about. I'm not, and again, I say this again, and I'm gonna say this repeatedly because I know people are gonna feel some type of way when I say this, because you can't say anything bad about Jay-Z, and I'm not saying anything bad about Jay-Z. All I'm simply saying is some of these places in the deep South where people came from, they did not relate to Jay-Z music. And relatability is a big part of music.
I will
is.
say I had to make myself relate to him.
But you know what? To tell you the truth, I didn't really start really checking for him like that. Even though people hate this verse.
You done let stock change your whole point of
No,
view.
hell no.
I ain't even like that nigga like that.
No. It was. I told you. I started listening to him in high school. It was the song with him and Jermaine Dupri, Money Ain't a Thing,
Dope album.
and it was on
whole
both
album-
of they.
the whole
it was
album
on
was
both of
dope.
they. That song made me start checking for Jay-Z.
Wasn't listening to Jermaine Dupri.
That song made me like Jermaine Dupri more because it was on his album 1492 first.
It was on both of them.
First.
Yeah.
Even when you go back to we thought that was horrible, man. He ruined. Nigga, Juvenile killed that song, and a lot of niggas up north
They say
didn't
the same
understand what Juvie was saying, and I understand it.
And they hated it, though.
They hated
They hated that
Jay-Z
shit.
got on
Yes,
them.
man.
They did, but
They hate Jay-Z verse on there too, though.
I know why they hated it, because he wasn't supposed to
didn't
do
fit.
that. Big Pimpin' now,
but they
that
still
was,
like
that was
Big
dope.
Pimpin'.
That was
So,
his
You know what I'm
thing.
saying? That shit.
Because everybody
Gotta show
was
them off.
mashing. Like everybody went off on Big Pimpin'.
Right. And that's all I'm saying. Again, this is no knock to Jay-Z. He's dope at what he does. But again, I know a lot of people in the South and deep pockets in the South was not listening to Jay-Z music. They just wasn't.
I bet none of y'all had Jay-Z on y'all docket.
We did.
It's crazy
did.
how we got
But
here.
now, actually, we kind of did, because speaking of Jay-Z, you see the Jay-Z, you see the Stephen A. Smith, you see Terrell Owens and all the shit that's going on with the Colin Kaepernick thing.
Perfect seg.
We can make it work.
Right.
But I don't know if y'all had a chance to see it. Well, I know y'all saw this. But
No choice.
between Eric Reed and Stephen A. Smith, between Terrell Owens and Stephen A. Smith, between what Colin Kaepernick and the NFL, it's a lot of layers there. Let's get in.
I feel like Stephen A. has been a clown.
Give a
Good.
backdrop before you drop him.
All right. So Stephen A., when he was with Skip, I used to like him. I used to like him because he wasn't the crazy one.
Skip used to say that.
Skip had to be the crazy one.
Basically, Colin Kaepernick is trying to get a job back in the NFL. NFL is looking to try to give Colin Kaepernick a workout. It's been about 3 years since Colin Kaepernick has been in the NFL. NFL set up a workout. It's a lot of cloudiness around, was that a legitimate workout, depending on however you want to see it. I'm giving backdrop on the story without an opinion right now. They brought him in to work out in Atlanta on a Saturday. Everybody knows what that means. If you don't, we'll get into that. But a lot of different sides are chiming in as to if it was right, wrong, legitimate. Where you at, can't get right.
Stephen A. is a coon.
Stepped right in there, didn't he?
You know, Terrell Owens, which I can't, eliminate him being a coon, had to be blacker than Stephen A. So Terrell
Where
Owens.
do you just asking. That's your opinion. So where do you get Terrell Owens being a coon from? What did he do?
I just never saw him be this like activist type person.
Yeah, but you called him a coon. So where do you get your words from?
I said I couldn't outlaw him being a coon.
What's that mean?
Like, I don't know if he's one or not. Like, I don't know. Oh, he's definitely not a coon.
But what are you saying? If you're saying you don't know he is, what he's ever done to even perceive him to be one?
He's never done anything for me to perceive he's not been one.
So
Basically,
why is that the word?
I'm just saying I don't know either way. Like an activist.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That's like saying, oh, Malcolm X is a coon.
Mm-hmm.
No, you've seen 30,000 examples.
see the leg
bring
work,
that
what he
word
did,
up, I
man.
feel like you have got to have
Validity.
something
Okay.
on that side. to make
The
it-
way you said it made you say it like Stephen A. was being more of a coon than T.O. That's how it
and
sounded.
T.O. has been one before.
All right,
Yeah,
so,
in order for him to
all
say
right,
that.
So
that's how
I've
it
never
sounded.
seen T.O. speak out about a black issue until now.
So just because you don't speak out about a black issue, let's just be clear, that don't make you a coon.
That doesn't make you a coon. All I was saying is I've never seen him being outspoken about black issues. Cool. He said something. He didn't like what Stephen A. was talking about. I think Stephen A. is a coon because he's on ESPN. They're paying him to be that outlandish person. And a white person has to, in my mind, make more sense than you. I didn't like that when Max Kellerman was like, nah, this is fucked up that they're doing this. Now, going back to what we were talking about, this might be contradictory, but I think it was a little weird the shit that Cat was doing.
So stop. So if it's contradictory, do you truly believe he was being a coon at that moment, Stephen A? I get you think he's a coon, but at that moment, if you agree with him, was he being a coon?
Well,
or are you being a coon now?
Well,
I was like, for real.
it's multiple things before that. It goes back to him and Kevin Durant. He's just been on that path. So it's not just this one thing. Don't get me wrong about that.
So I'm not talking about specifically this point right here. Like, was he being a coon? I get you think he's a coon overall. But in this moment, if he agrees with you, was he being a coon?
No, I don't agree. No. My issues with Cap is not his issue.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't agree with what he was saying.
So you disagree with what Cat did?
I think some of the stuff was weird.
So you being a coon?
No?
What makes it weird?
Man.
What he did that was weird.
Okay. I don't know.
And I agree some was weird too. I'm just saying.
I don't know if he truly wants to be in the NFL.
Why?
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Why?
Because you're doing everything to antagonize the NFL.
How?
By doing what?
Okay, by changing the workout 24 hours before. When you had a 3-day notice of what the contract was and all of that. You changed it 24 hours.
There wasn't a reason why he changed it?
I know why he changed it. But the time frame, you had 3 days to look at it. It doesn't take that long for your people to look at the contract. You got every reason to do it. The Kuta Kante shirt.
Who?
Dummy.
Pace Picante.
Nigga, what?
New York City.
That man Mexican, guy. He the man, my man Mexican.
Kante, God.
Glad I caught that one.
Katuna Kente.
Kuta Kante.
All right, fuck y'all. The Kuta shirt. That was antagonizing. You have to admit that. The whole thing, just changing it to the high school field, just all of that.
I'll say I think Cap wants to be in the NFL. I just think he did go the wrong way about doing it. I think I get you wanted to control the things that came in and came out of that workout, but at that point, you're not in the place to do that. He wanted to control. I get the waiver. Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's
I get it.
Super fucked
I get
Cool.
you wanted to control a video. Yeah, that's fucked up. But I feel like, me personally, if you want to get into the NFL, you'll do it for the simple fact that what you need tape for. If it's 25 to 30 scouts out here, they're going to see if you're good or not. And fuck what the NFL puts out. If they put out a bad tape of your bad throws, so what? Those scouts who were there will see you. Hugh Jackson was going to hold it. I think Hugh Jackson is a upstanding guy. He will
Right.
tell you the truth of if that was a good workout or not.
Why did it need to be on YouTube Live?
I don't care about that. It could.
So I'm saying why should he care about it?
I don't know why he wanted to put it on YouTube Live. I don't know. I don't have an answer for it. I don't know.
I disagree a lot. A lot. If nothing is sneaky about what we're doing, why can't I have my film? Like, what does it hurt you to have my people out there filming as well?
Right.
We all know how film works. We live in a clickbait society where you can just clickbait something and have us thinking something totally different without the context of something else. So if I'm shooting something or I'm trying to do a workout with somebody who I don't even really trust, hell yeah, I want to have my people on hand. Let's put out the whole hour and a half or the hour video and not just the 25 minutes that you edit down, because if you edit it down, whoever controls the editing of it, that if I don't have nobody to tell my story, then you can paint whatever narrative you want.
Narrative,
but with that being said, didn't you do the same thing?
What you mean?
You painted your own narrative. You went over here, you posted your best 4 throws, and called it a day.
The way I see it is if it's an hour, we're posting an hour. Let everybody else be the judge. If it's on live, nobody's in it.
Right.
Let everybody see it. And then y'all know what happens, man. Well, you may not know what happens if you posting it on Saturday, man. For people who may not know, who's less educated, who will say some shit that's out of touch with it, I'll help you. Saturday, man, people not, the biggest of the best is not coming to Colin Kaepernick's workout on a Saturday. They're at Ohio State. Right. They're at Miami. They're at Florida State. They're at Alabama watching Tua if he's playing.
You got Hugh Jackson.
Yeah. Hugh Jackson, okay.
That's just gonna get the film, man.
Don't just say Hugh Jackson
I'm not gonna,
like that.
I didn't finish.
But I'm not gonna Hugh Jackson. That's Hugh
Jackson. But let me finish.
You said it away, man.
Jackson.
You did, man. You said it away like Hugh Jackson ain't shit. I'm just saying, but go ahead.
Thank you. I'm not saying it as if Hugh Jackson is not nothing, but Hugh Jackson also works for the NFL.
Right.
I may not trust him that much either. He works for someone who's controlling my workout, so he can be conformed too. Live stops everybody from being like that. That's all I'm saying.
So what stops Kaepernick from doing his own workout with his own crew and put it out?
That's what he did. And that's what you said that you didn't like.
No.
Come on, step in it.
No, he wanted the NFL to come to him. What stopped him from doing that 2 months ago?
He just did it.
He's saying why did he need this weekend to happen in order for him to do that? Why he didn't just do it?
Because, man,
that goes both ways. Why did the NFL all of a sudden, after 3 years, decide, let's do this workout?
Hey, man, forget all that. Kaepernick is attention seeking. That's why he did the shit. That's why he changed everything.
I just disagree.
He doesn't want to be in the NFL.
I disagree.
He's all about attention. He's all about himself.
I disagree, but I do think he handled it wrong. I think he wants to be in the NFL. I think he wants to play. I just think that at this point, somebody has to give, and it probably had to be him.
I think
if he wanted to play in the NFL.
And if he knew that, why would he go all the way against it?
And I'm align more closely to what you're saying, but my other spark to it is I think that he definitely wants to be in the NFL. I think the way he handled it was the way he had to handle it. He may not didn't want to handle it that way, but this is what my position I was forced in. If we playing a chess match or we playing strategy, it's just like football. We talking about football. Sometimes you're not in the best position, but you make the most out of what you're given or what you got. And I think that's what he did.
I agree. For his ultimate stance, he had to do that. But if his ultimate stance was, I think his ultimate stance is his ultimate stance. But I think if his ultimate stance was to play in the NFL, he would have did what the NFL
At the end of the day, man, we've seen a nigga that was bagging groceries in the NFL put him right in. If they want to have a workout, they'll have a workout. I don't know if anybody's seen that other information that was floating around, but a lot of this was saying that the NFL knows that Cap was due for another lawsuit.
Right.
And if the NFL shows something that perceives that they're trying to give him an opportunity, that helps them to try to get out of the lawsuit. So only reason that this was crafted, like we said, why after 3 years didn't Cap host it? Why after 3 years do the NFL all of a sudden say, let's give him a workout? Right. It's because they were trying to avoid a lawsuit that's coming up that Kaepernick already has the leverage on. Right. And if somebody already has leverage over you, you have to, your strategy is to try to get rid of that leverage.
Right.
Now, let me be clear. The NFL is trash. They set this up for him to fail, What I'm saying is Kaepernick helped them.
Gotcha.
Well, let me start with Stephen A. because I didn't get a chance to expound on that.
Bum.
Any? I think he reacted too fast.
He a bum.
I really do. Like, once he got wind of what the man didn't do, he went out, got on his social media page like any other social media person would do, and he went out and he spewed some dumb shit without knowing the facts. I don't know how many times we at this very table have to tell you, wait on the fucking facts.
Why is he so mad?
Who?
Stephen A.
Because he has to be mad.
What the fuck he so mad
He's
about?
paid to be the mad Negro on ESPN.
He's paid to be the mad Negro. But I agree with the mad Negro. But then I don't agree with this because he handled it. I don't know. Whatever.
I never said I agree with him.
Yep. Shouts out to Richard Sherman, man, another outspoken player. He gives $5,000 to a Compton football team to make sure that they can get their journey to the youth championship.
You had no joke in a long time. You had no joke in a long time.
Nah, man, it was dope. I seen that Richard Sherman paid for a Compton youth football team to be able to go to the youth football championships down in Florida. I thought that was pretty dope. I want to highlight that. We don't have to stay on that long, but shouts out to Richard
Shout
Sherman.
out.
They're pretty goddamn
Sherman.
Floyd say he coming back.
You want to see
That's
that?
dope.
All right, at this point, Floyd, you going to fuck around and get the lucky
40-year-old
punch.
hands.
You going to get that shit put.
40-plus-year-old hands.
I'm going to watch it, but I don't know if
He gonna make some money. And he was sitting down with Dana White. And it's probably gonna be some UFC type shit.
He gonna get his ass knocked
where
out.
it's gonna be a fight.
I'm
He's
gonna
not
be
gonna
honest.
be. It's not gonna be a UFC
I'm
fight.
gonna be honest. You're not getting me with that again. You don't you dare put a UFC nigga in that fucking ring again. Y'all ruined that trick.
He was with Dana White.
And even then, I knew
nigga
that
might
trick
put
wasn't going.
a wrestler nigga in there.
Even then, I knew that trick wasn't gonna work. But I just
You
wanted to
watched
avoid
it
But
anyway.
now I don't really care about seeing. Man, y'all tell me what happened because HBO gonna probably have that shit on next
The
week.
next day.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. Sometimes people get too crafty because I like my man. I love to watch whatchamacallit fight. Canelo Alvarez.
Canelo.
They
that
moved.
nigga's
They
smooth.
moved that man to that
The zone.
Mitsubishi channel.
whatever.
The zone.
The zone.
The zone.
Calzone, whatever kind
Yeah.
of shit they move him to. I'm not gonna watch another fight. It's not that important. We got too much content, too much shit to
Yeah.
do.
I damn sure ain't seen
Y'all
that fight
get-
in a minute.
Nah, man. You know where he went? To dead.
He died.
Yeah, he over it. So
Boom.
shouts out to him. Shouts out to DeMarcus Cousins, man. The lawsuit was dropped against him, man.
Hey.
She should go to jail.
Right.
I
False
don't know,
accusation.
I don't know the details of it, but basically the lawsuit was dropped, man. I don't know. I'm not dropping a lawsuit if I feel like I got grounds to win. So
The big payoff.
Dope.
and Antonio Brown, AB, launched a counter lawsuit
That nigga confused.
against his accuser.
CTE, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind.
But
He not confused because I was thinking he did a counter lawsuit against the NFL. I was acting like Stephen
go
A.
jump on that side.
I was acting like Stephen A. My bad, Stephen.
Go
A.
jump on that side.
Nah.
Nah, he actually
wanna control
apologized
the
to
narrative.
My boy
to
had
Robert
no.
Kraft.
My boy had no joke since he walked to baggage claim. Goddamn.
I guess you could call that funny, but he still trying
Somebody
to go
laugh.
back. That shit was so long ago. Just let it go, man.
Nah,
that shit was
Stephen
a
A.
joke 2 hours ago.
Yeah, but AB, he launched his countersuit. He basically said that the sexual assault case against him from the 3 different occasions from the trainer was basically baseless or false. We'll wait to see what the facts remain, and that I'm not gonna speak on that because we'll see how that turned out. That is definitely shaky to be speaking on. So
Yeah, and that it's point. I say that, but it's pointless because he's not going to get nothing back from it, and she can't go to jail. So.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We'll go
AB.
other than that, moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Stupid shit.
Some
Dummy.
bitch you.
Stupid ass dummy. Elon Musk.
Dummy.
Report to the principal's office.
Dumb some
Come
bitch
here.
you.
Dummy ass dummy.
So dumb. So dumb. You deserve the double.
My
up.
man launched a truck that was designed shitty.
Mm-hmm.
You should have put the other truck up there.
Shit
But the
mobile.
thing about this new truck and the reason why he's getting the dummy is he made something that was supposed to be rough and rugged and could withstand a beating.
taco truck.
And he broke it. He
Might
broke
say.
it. He broke it himself.
Anybody familiar with those Apple live shows? No, Apple will show you the apps and everything live. Elon Musk decided to do that with the car that he was presenting. With that car, it's supposed to be rough, rugged. Windows are supposed to be tough to withstand a beating. And during that show, he had somebody throw a rock at the window. The rock was supposed to bounce off, but what the rock actually did was shatter the window. And not only did it do it once, he did it re-up and tried it again.
That nigga looks so sad. That nigga look pathetic right
Nigga
here.
had Nolan
Same
Ryan
thing.
throwing in that hole.
Hey, boy,
That nigga look miserable.
a day or no
fool.
more. Goddamn. That nigga caught back through that bitch and everything shot.
Randy Johnson throwing it.
Damn,
That
man.
man.
He damn sure look like he changed.
Yeah, he definitely looks sad up there.
That nigga look super sad in that bitch.
Looks super sad.
$768 million in net
Yeah, he
worth?
lost $768 million in net worth just after that video dropped.
It might have been before the video drop. Ain't nobody
Well, that car.
Yeah, ain't nobody goddamn buying that Lego truck.
Yeah, I think it was on the way down when they seen the goddamn truck itself.
Yeah.
I wonder
wanna
if
see
that's
that-
a real one. The one you have, the white one. I wonder if
I
that's
don't
real.
know. It was just on the site.
Because it's so totally different from...
It's so.
I don't think the one you posted, and we on audio, so everybody knows it. But you posted stock.
It may
I
not
don't
be
think that's
real.
the real one.
It can't be.
can't be.
All I-
That
That bitch
bitch
live,
was
though.
fresh.
That bitch was live.
That bit was fresh.
That shit he came out with today,
Bum.
Spaceship.
That shit look like some shit off Demolition Man.
Boosket bum.
Demolition Man drove that bitch.
Bum truck.
Wesley
A bump
Snipes.
truck.
That's
Bump
the
truck.
same car Wesley Snipes had in Demolition Man.
And for that,
That's funny.
he finally got one. He
2.5
scored. It
hours
took about
in.
2 weeks.
My man, keep going.
And for that, Elon Musk, you are the dummy of the week. Dumbass.
You bitch.
Dummy.
Blah, blah, blah.
Anything else we missed? Anything we want to add? Again, we will be off next week, but we're gonna drop.
Not really, yeah. We got something for you.
We're gonna drop something Monday, but we're gonna be off that following week.
Everybody enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Yes.
We're going to drop...
And hit the dummies
Yeah,
up
we're
and
gonna
tell
drop
us
the
about
shout-out.
your Thanksgiving stories.
Yeah, hey, man, before we go, man, what y'all thankful for, man? Give me some of your...
Y'all niggas. I said y'all niggas already. My family. Magic Johnson here.
And Instagram.
I'm thankful for Stephen A. Smith.
Steps in Instagram.
Steps in Instagram.
I'm
When I be
thankful for
walking-
Stephen
When
A.
I be
Smith.
walking and they put words on my feet. I'm just fucking with y'all, my bad. But for real, though, health, man, most importantly. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Believe that.
Time that I still have time to talk to the people I don't talk to as much.
Right.
And those people who I don't talk to as much. And the people who I do talk to too much. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Who the logic?
Like, when you think about it,
Who's the logic?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all right.
That's really it, man. Like, and that, because that kind of sums it all up, man.
Todd?
Definitely the gentleman on this podcast. I enjoy this shit, man, with y'all boys. Family, of course, employment.
Mm-hmm.
And what the employment
Always a good thing.
affords, that's always a good thing. And I'm looking forward to, many more of the episodes.
Am I the only one who kind of, I don't be meaning to do that shit, but it's just natural. Like, I was walking in Walmart this morning, and I just look at a person like, damn, I'm glad I'm not them. But then I be like, I don't know what that person went through. And I do, fool. I'm sorry, but it's true. Like,
I feel you.
you know what I'm saying? You truthfully look
But
at
you
it
told us
like,
earlier you can't look at somebody and the person you might be judging that you're looking at might be.
I'm not judging, because then I also be like, damn, I don't
So
know what
why-
they went through.
So what are you saying when you say you glad you're not?
I'm glad I'm in a position that I'm in rather than that position. I'm sorry.
What is their position?
I be looking at people baskets.
Not, I mean, I don't want to try to say nothing bad, bro. I'm talking about what I'm thankful for. But then I just be like, I'll look at somebody and be like, I'm in a different position. Fuck you, stop. Fuck it, man. You know what the fuck I mean. You do
Shit,
it.
I'm glad I ain't got to get the chicken nuggets no more. I could get like real chicken.
If I wanted to, you know what
The
I'm saying?
box of tilapia, them orange hamburger patties.
I'm glad I don't have to, but I still will.
Yeah, and then a lot of times it might be a kid, and I remember where I was.
Nah,
So,
it be grown-ups.
I was just trying to cover it up, but
I
it be
don't
grown
need it.
up.
I don't want to put it on the kid. Because kids, I feel like kids still have that chance.
Right.
Yeah,
Like, kids still have a chance.
even like 40-year-olds still with the
Joe?
Yeah.
What you thankful for?
family and friends that are family. Life, man, being able to have a freedom to to do stuff.
Hey.
Like, as a kid, like, shit, I ain't think about just taking a quick flight to L.A. Like, I mean, just having freedom to be able to do what you want, even about going into Walmart or going into shopping Publix. That's
Like,
a freedom that everybody doesn't really have. You got to always remember that and be thankful for it. I might talk a lot of shit, but you have to stay humble and remember those things and be thankful for them. So I'm thankful for every little thing.
when you feel like that, I think you're out of that stage. You know that stage when people will say, well, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a grown-up. Now that I'm a grown-up, I want to be a kid again. But I think I'm out of that stage when I say that, and I'm happy to be a grown-up.
But as an
I had
adult,
the goddamn fuck grown up stage this week. How much that bill cost? Shit, fuck, man, I don't want to be grown.
You was able to pay it.
I'm sad about it.
Shit.
How much shit I could have did with that money.
Right.
What about you, Stock?
To echo y'all, man, you took mine out my mouth. Like, definitely life, man. I just think about. I just look back on this podcast, man, over the time, the different RIPs and things we said, man. We just lost Trey.
Rest in peace, boy.
Yeah, man, like, for real. And it's just like, you just, sometimes when you think things could be bad or you think that things are worse for you or bad for you, you realize that it could be worse, you know?
Right.
So, I'm thankful to be able to be here. You know what I'm saying? And Todd said, I'm thankful for being on this podcast because, believe it or not, like we say every week, people who may not do this don't realize how therapeutic it is for us to be able to, like, talk this stuff out, man, and get some of this stuff off your chest, man. And I'm thankful for the listeners, the people who sit here and who listen to us every week, man, who, like, you got to think about that, man. People are really taking time out their day or their life to listen to what it is that we're saying and our views and opinions on it. And give feedback, responses. They taking their money and spending money on merchandise and things like that. And I'm thankful for them because without them, we probably, we'll still be talking and arguing because we've been doing that shit for years. But thankful for them and family.
Right. So even though Mike had be talking like a motherfucker back there, I'm thankful for him. I'm thankful that he chose, like you said, take some time.
Shout out Mike.
Take some time out of his
out
day
to
to come
him.
here and actually want to listen to and see how this process goes.
Don't forget, man, we are going to continue. Like, share, subscribe. Again, if you have bought merchandise, make sure that you take a picture with that merchandise at the Dummies Podcast. Either showing it or in your merchandise, letting us know so we can enter you in a drawing to win a $50 Visa gift card. We will come back after the episode that we've been off, and we're going to announce it at that point because I know a few people came in late because they got to the podcast a little later in the week, so we're going to keep it going, man. Again, we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all. Anything else we want to add or let them know before we get out of here? Everybody be safe. If you're traveling, be careful on that road, man.
Don't eat no fucking green bean casserole.
No green bean casserole.
You gonna say something
Knock
about your
that shit
alumni
off the
picnic?
counter.
Oh, alumni weekend. Yeah, orange and green. I'm going to Mobile. We're going to paint the city orange and green, man. We know how we get down already. Over 2,000 tickets sold, man. Shouts out to LaFleur alumni. We do it big, man, everywhere we go. That's no thing. I just like the cause because it goes back to the school. I know one of the years we raised over $34,000 for the school. And so shouts out to that weekend, man. I'm going to be down there. I can't wait to catch up with some of my classmates.
Definitely gonna invade your space.
Come on.
I made an effort. Not to hate on LaFleur. So,
Yeah.
Get your order in.
So,
Yeah. If you getting any Christmas stuff, if you trying to put Dummies Podcast under your stocking, man, and under your Christmas tree, make sure you get that order in by December 3rd. We've already got feedback from the warehouse. If you don't put it in by December 3rd, you may not get it by Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Because of the holiday rush. So, again, shouts out to you who've already purchased. If you still going to purchase, make sure you get it in. And I ain't mean to cut you off.
I was just saying I wasn't gonna hate on the flow, but it's dope what they do. But my main point was that,
Crazy.
bruh, all of us at this table, we're no different than our listeners. We all go through shit weekly. Daily, weekly. We all have some shit that's a burden when we come and sit at this table. We try to alleviate it from a couple of hours. but we all go through shit just like y'all.
This table actually helps us kind of get through the shit we was going through before we got here.
Find a release, if like
Whoa.
a formal professional release is not your thing.
Whoa.
Friends, confiding.
Get you a release.
Trying to be serious. Here go Hooter.
He always shoot from half court.
Release.
Bang.
Other than that, man, we'll be back not next week, but I'm gonna say next week. We'll be back like we never left, cause like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
And when we leave, we still here, so we ain't left.
I'm glad.
Make sure y'all check that special episode. We out.
Bitch.
Dummy.